Oh God.
Blame Pornhub.
Yes.
My friends, ignore Tobin's panic screams.
Oh,
But instead,
yes.
welcome yourselves to the Brewery, the jankiest Magic the Gathering EDH show on the interwebs, where we play on a janky theme each and every week.
Which one of you scrubs has our
listening to this?
stream
Yeah.
open in the
Just a
background?
giant echo. Totally
Oh,
professional.
Sorry, that might be, yeah, one of us. Anyways, we are totally professional on the show. Our theme this week is a special one. It is our 30 episode special, which is a budget special. Last time we did this on season 1. If you've been watching for over a year now, thank you.
Okay.
First off, holy shit.
Dude, even I haven't. But...
Well, maybe they're catching up on YouTube. You never know. Hello to the people in the future watching this. You're the best. However, our budget theme includes a $200 US cap on our deck lists this week, and we're not going as hardcore as our season 1 budget theme. I'm McCrae. I'm playing Animar Morphs this week. Joseph, what are you playing?
Not the same deck I've played 92 times already. You baddie.
Yeah, Grouchy old man.
Hi. Yeah, Joseph Dreadsheep on the internet. Feel free to look up the Mox Field. It's got 9 million decks in it, some of which aren't awful. Today I'm rocking a Gargos Vicious Watcher, mono green. Just mono green. Good stuff for him. There's some Hydras and there's some not Hydras. Groogs, what you doing?
I also landed on mono green. You see this username here in cockatrice here. Sorry, my brain has turned off.
We're not in the cockatrice screen until after you introduce
Oh,
yourselves.
okay.
Nice try.
Yeah.
Wow.
Watch our show, guys. Come on.
I don't have the stream on while I'm playing. Screw
We
that
already
noise.
have to live through it once. Why would we do it again?
God damn it.
Yeah, Tobin's got our
The
number.
shade this week. The shade. I haven't done anything.
Anyways, I also landed on mono green. I went through like 6 different deck ideas and like petered out 40 cards into each of them, and then I realized I haven't played Big Bad Stompy in a while, so bring in this. And after making my deck, I realized I had like $120 of headroom, so there are a couple of haymakers hiding in the deck.
You just play like the bear like a week or two ago.
That was
He's
a
pretty
little.
stompy.
He was swipey. This is Stompy. He wasn't a giant yet. All right, I'll keep this. Ooh, I'm going last. Oh, I'm a baddie.
And Tobin, who are you and what are you playing?
Oh, he's playing fatties.
Sort of. So I am also named Ryan. I have an extraordinarily bad cold, so I'm probably not going to talk a lot. But I am playing a deck that I might have sort of was planning to build in paper. It's just a variant of like a deck that I really like, just with different commanders. So we'll see how it goes. Although I think it's worse than other times I've built it, but we'll see.
All right.
Well, you have played
I'm jumping to the scene.
the dungeons trigger an additional time, and you played it with a different commander, I believe.
I have not played this background before.
You definitely. Oh, you did.
Don't tell Joseph. He'll give you shit for playing the same commander twice.
Well, I literally haven't played either of these before, but I have definitely put Dungeon Delver in a deck before.
Oh, it was in your. Oh, which it wasn't. It wasn't a dungeon specific deck, is what it was, and I'm trying to remember what it was. It was a
in
blue.
my Imoen deck. It was Imoen and Noble Heritage, which was a dungeon deck that also was a weird Voltron deck because of those two things.
Yeah, accidental Voltron is what happened.
So I think Joseph, you're on the play. Are we ready?
Can I start?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah. All our things disappeared.
Just waiting for a quiet moment. It begins. Very surprising start here in mono green. Oh, whoa! What's
Never seen that play before in my life.
We're dead.
Dork.
I'm gonna play my commander. It's not gonna get up to 7 power, and then you're gonna fight it, and I'm gonna be sad.
I did it. I played an island. We
Oh,
got
Yorvo? Oh yeah, no, I already thought of this. Yeah, Yorvo needs to die way before he gets, because the thing is,
I'm
like,
going to play a forest and pass.
I can't outpace you at all. There's 0% chance that's going to happen. So I just can't let you outpace me, or
Ah.
Look, they both have elves.
Except mine's a 30th anniversary Japanese
Yeah,
promo.
I'm actually busy staring at yours right now. What the hell is going on there?
That's actually pretty sweet art. I'm down
You're
for
pretty
it.
sweetheart. Wait, what?
Oh, thanks, sweetheart.
What? Okay, 100% game glitch. Hang on, I need to.
Do you have
Double check
another
something.
Elvish Mystic in hand?
Uh-oh.
You cheater.
No, I
Was it
drew a card
difficulties?
that's absolutely not in my deck. Like
happening a lot?
0% chance this card is in my deck.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're telling me you're giving people shit for their decks and then you're immediately cheating?
That's all he's got.
I
Big
just drew a
cheats.
Deep Forest Hermit.
Yeah, good card for squirrels.
That's in my deck.
Hmm.
Well,
I
here,
just drew a card from your deck then. I don't see how else this happened.
oh, well, here, 1 second.
You didn't update your list?
It just says you drew 1 card. Okay.
Yeah. This card is not in my deck. I literally just double checked my list, and yeah.
Huh.
So I don't know.
Play it as a forest.
What the hell? It's in. What the fuck? It is in my list in Cockatrice, but it's not in my list that I just ported in from Moxfield. So
Weird.
what?
Coding error or something.
Yeah.
Quick, what card are you missing out of your 99?
Oh God, no, we don't have time for that.
No, I do know, actually. I do have a card missing out of the 99. And I'll just, because I had to cut a card because it said that I had 1 extra, and that explains the 1 extra. So
Yeah, but there's no way to know just from the 5 cards in your hand and what you have on board what the missing card could correlate.
Well, no,
to.
he's just looking through his. I'm sure he's looking at his deck list right now. Like he can
That
see
is
what's in
exactly
his
what I'm doing.
library.
Okay, I'm gonna put that in my exile pile for now.
Yeah, just draw another card.
I guess because I don't really know how else to fix this. I'm just gonna put this card into play and cast it.
Okay.
That works. If it's something that you can play this early, go for it.
Yeah. I'm just trying to look at the exact wording of the card. It's something to the effect of like Warrior's Way or something. It's a 1 mana instant.
Yeah.
And when
The
No, that's
one
not what it's
counter in green for target enchantments or creatures.
No, that's not what it is. It's something way, and it has 2 warriors on it. And what the spell does
Winding
is
Way?
no, it's like Warrior's Way or something like that. It's a 1 mana instant, and it's green. And any creature, you can pick 2 creatures that you control, and if they deal combat damage to a player this turn, you draw cards.
That's not 1 mana. I'm just looking at your.
It's
I
not
think
on
the easiest fix is just to exile a card and draw a replacement. For sake of speed, I'd say that's the easiest way
play
to
with
resolve
a
this.
98 card list.
Okay.
You technically have a slight advantage by deck thinning, but that's neither here nor
How
there.
dare you?
Are you gonna fight my elf with your elf? Because that'd be funny.
Because you called me a cheater.
Did I? Okay.
Somebody
I
did.
For
Okay.
You're losing, just in
Alright.
case you wanted to know.
Nice.
Boop, boop, boots.
the booty, booty, booty,
Nice.
booty, 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 booty,
Wow.
booty.
I am
Flags
truly
everywhere.
I actually put Lightning Greaves in the deck. I
Like
almost never
Grixis
do that.
fan, right?
I always just play Swiftfoot Boots because I like targeting my
Steve.
commanders.
Ass.
Never didn't have it. Oh yeah. Yarvo?
Is he 3? Holy
He's a
shit!
3?
3 mana for
Oh, I am
Wow.
dead. I am absolutely dead. I can't outpace that.
no, and he gets bigger every time you play something bigger than it.
Or as long as you play any green creature, he gets bigger. And if you play something bigger than it, then he gets 2 counters.
Oh, yes. So it does continually grow. Never mind.
I'm
Yeah.
going to assume you're done.
Yes.
The beats this week are going to be
Oh,
legendary.
not
though.
annotation. we are smashing through. What's that power and toughness?
Oh, ramp
yeah.
that comes from death. Okay.
Don't worry, I'm not
Interesting
gonna.
if you buff it.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna hit you. Also, Yarvo could just eat like a source
Alright,
to plowshares right now.
That is true.
Boop, boop, boop.
I feel people would wait on it though, like let it get beats on other people, or wait till it
There's-
swings at them.
There's one player in this game that can feed Yorvo swords to plowshares.
Yeah.
All right.
Or a
more
Pongify.
island.
Well, no, someone's only on like $39, so I'm assuming there's no like Pongifies or
No,
there could be a reality shift
Or anything remotely good.
I cut the reality shift. It was too much money. it was like 49 cents.
I got nothing to do. I'm gonna cast this guy.
Oh, nice.
booty,
And
booty,
then-
booty, 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 booty,
Alright.
booty.
Yeah,
Booty
I need to
commander.
get those boots on before Gargos comes out and starts eating things.
Okay, cool.
And then I guess I'm gonna rumble somewhere. That's a 2/2.
Could you make the initiative? What's the initiative?
This guy doesn't make it.
Oh, never mind.
all he does is he makes big butts if I have the initiative.
Yeah, he's
There's
just a
an
wall
effect
commander.
where it matters. You just can't make it happen.
So yeah, if he made it on ETB, ooh, this card would be busted.
Maybe not. Maybe it wouldn't be an uncommon then.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
Well, I don't
fair
want to
enough.
really
Oh, there we go.
annoy anyone. But
Like-
the attack isn't free because he's got a stupid.
He's got
You know what?
Stupid wild
Attack at me.
You're just gonna let him ramp? You're just gonna let him ramp like that?
I'm gonna do this because I kind of doubt he's gonna block my 3/3 with his 2/2.
His
You
2/2
will.
gets him
You'll
2
get
lands.
2 lands.
That's fine. He can do whatever he wants.
You know what? In response, I cracked my own Steve in disgust.
Like I read his 2/2. Come on, it's a green card with too many words on it. I was like,
Draws cards in green. It's good. Well, not draws cards, but card adjacent.
Yeah,
Ramps.
I think I'm just gonna stay on D. That card is busted apparently. All right, I'm done.
Yeah,
Look at
that would be like a guard.
Yeah.
That would be his commander next turn.
Yeah, not into that.
Let's play this broker's high.
Yeah, if you had swung like that, and like if he had gotten
Yeah.
his like that mana, I would be like, I don't even
sorry,
care if
go
Yorvo's dying. I'm gonna smack you once just
Yeah,
for,
for sure.
feeding him that.
Play this mountain. It enters tapped.
His mom is out of town, so I have to play with him while I'm doing this game.
Let's just keep ramping, I guess. I'll play a burnish chart, and then I'll pass.
Boop, boop, boop. I see.
I think you do, Trebek.
Hmm.
What? Yeah. All right. Here's a Steve.
Oh, hey, twinsies.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll keep track of the counters in a second.
Kruger,
Yeah.
punch me in the face.
Nope. Here's an
I'll give him
Ozolith.
free ramp.
And
That's a great card.
yeah.
Really scary.
And
already.
we're gonna play this on the other side.
Land. Okay. Oh, Gruger. You have always these scary starts.
His deck sucks.
I never said anything about this deck sucking. You can make this just shows you can make budget smack a business real quick.
Turns out Yorvo strong.
Yeah, you're you're a hoe.
If people can't answer big beats like fast enough, you know the power level's probably a
Hey.
lower pod. Ow.
Block.
No.
Hey, McRae, what color am I playing? How am I going to answer big beats?
With
Bigger
bigger beats.
With Garrett's predation.
More beats. Oh, yeah, okay, so what you
Yep.
meant to say then is this game comes down to which one of us draws trample first. Gotcha. Cool.
Pretty
Sounds
much. It's
great.
between you two.
Well, no, there's also someone playing white that can just white and blue that can just wreck my
Swords?
day. Well, swords, there's the thing that resculpts that can get rid of my Ozolith or my commander. Like there's plenty that can like wreck my day.
You can just jam your commander next turn anyway.
Yeah, but then it doesn't have haste and then it dies to a Gargos. No, this is gonna be like the time
I'm
I
sorry,
played
the
Ayula
Gargos.
into someone else playing Ayula, and I took pity on them, and I didn't like fight their Ayula when it was smaller, and then they just didn't let
You
me
lost
ever have.
because of it.
Well, then they just never let me have my bear. Anytime I try to play my bear, they're just like, "Ah, we just fight it right away and kill it." I'm like, "Oh, fun game. Fun
Yeah.
game's fun." Oh, that's dope. You can fight for.
My right to party.
All right.
Oh, is someone holding up a fight spell so that way they can get rid of their rampant rejuvenator?
Most likely.
You should fight this burnished heart, and that way he doesn't get to ramp, and you get to kill it. And
Not
you
the
get
last
to
thought did cross my mind.
Grigor's cruelty knows no bounds.
Right.
I just think that's fucking
all right.
funny.
I'll play my background.
Poor bastards.
And yeah, sure. I will foretell a card.
Oh, that's a
Goddamn you
fucking
and your foretell.
Raven's crime.
You don't know me.
It could be the draw one. He likes the draw one too. The scry draw.
Raven form.
Well, it was nice knowing
Sick.
Yorvo.
I'll play this Ash Barons.
Oh, I can't believe you let him have that burnished heart.
I'll cycle this Grixis Panorama.
Hey, nobody was an end step when I left the room.
Actually, hold on. Yeah, put some battlefield tap. I'll just do it now. Let's do, I don't know, green? No, can't do green. Has to do blue. Enters tapped. I think that's me. I'm just chilling.
As per usual.
Well, this time I have things I can block with at least, you know.
I was just gonna say, no, this is a whole new world. Tobin McRae's got a freaking blocker.
I'm going back to old school times of solemn simulacrums and burnished hearts and Steves. Cards that could block and then ramp you.
I'll crack my Steve.
I think you more meant times when you didn't get blown out every game and then wonder what the hell happened. I don't get it. I got a smothering tithe and no blockers. Why are you all hitting me?
I try for the mid-rangey tempo decks occasionally, and like usually when I play those, I just run into 3 aggro decks that just chew my shit up. There's nothing you can do.
Play better, Batty. That's what I'm hearing.
No, I want to play jankier. That's the whole point of the show.
Jankier doesn't mean I never have anything that blocks.
Yeah, I played janky stuff that has
Does
blocking constantly.
Walls. Do you know how many debates I've had with people being like, don't run walls, they're shitty. And then I make a deck with a bunch of walls and they're like, that actually works really good.
We're going to get... why? I'm not in combat. We're going to get these booties in play.
Oh, baby.
No.
Yeah, I could do cooler plays, but we're just going to do this.
Seems
Response!
Reasonable.
Well, the getting's good.
Whoop.
Oh.
Sacrificial plant.
Okay.
Bonk!
Yeah, I mean, it also makes his attacks slightly worse.
Bonk!
Does it? It just means I punch him.
You're going to punch me anyway. I don't care.
It ramps 3. It's good for 2 mana. Well, more than that, but you know.
It
Oh,
doesn't
only
ramp
if
three.
no, it's not legendary, so it doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I
Not if it's
have
legendary.
any responses.
Still, ramp 2. Okay. Gargos next turn.
Where's
And then all the
my?
Hydras become cheap.
Yeah, I don't think I'm the scary one anymore. Or
Yeah.
I don't think
Drop-
I'm the only scary one anymore at that
Drop
point.
one creature and then watch how quickly that changes.
With the Mage Bane armor too, it's just like, oh, the ultimate.
Yeah, there's a reason I got the Swiftfoot boots online now. Fucking Yorvo wants to party, but
Oh, you cute little man. I have a tiny dog throwing a ball at my feet.
Toski, he's doing a show, okay? You have to book him through his agent like I do.
Yes. Yes, my agent. Yes.
you know what?
Man, I retired from anything cool.
I don't feel like
Wow.
taking accidental Azorius beats over there.
That was
This is
probably
big bets.
responsible of you. Yeah.
Don't
I
be
was like,
foolish.
I
It won't be accidental.
I was like, I don't. What does the initiative give you again? I forget.
It just
It-
puts you in the
dungeons.
Undercity. It's the-
Surprise!
Hey,
You
it's
did it.
Gargos. Oh God. What?
Surprise!
It begins.
It's so big.
It's a 10-11. And it
You are the
fights.
cutest dog in the world.
I mean, at
Yes.
least it doesn't fly.
Sure does.
Yeah.
Well,
Vigilance
actually, it
thing.
can never fly.
Yeah,
Is it?
exactly.
Oh wait, that's time stamping, right? Now he could give it flying.
Yeah.
Wait, are you
Alright.
serious?
I think
Yes.
so.
Seems dumb. Wait, so if I equip him with some sort of flying boots, now he flies?
I think
As long
so.
as you always stack the layers in that order.
Mhm.
It's like time stamping, but then if you were to like remove Mage Bane armor, then put it back on, then he would lose flying again.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the part of the rules where I just stop paying attention and don't care. Like,
It's just the newest effect. That's the easiest way to figure it out. If it's like a blood moon and then something else is like a prismatic omen, it's the last effect to enter. That's
well,
all
not
that
always,
matters.
because like some of those effects are applied on different layers, and the layers
Yeah.
stack weirdly.
Yeah, it's
so-
more the Dryad of the Elysian Grove
Yeah.
fights with Blood Moon, and then those are
hmm Okay.
or those are on different layers. I can't remember. I don't know. It's fucked.
Game sucks. I don't know why anyone plays it.
Yeah.
Right.
I did tell you guys last week, I'm still certified as an L1. I didn't realize it was grandfathered.
Nah.
So we have to like play, fresh and clean now.
All right. Is land.
Is it?
Is
Just rat the board. Send a message.
I currently can't do that,
As
but
long
I
as
can.
it's via something akin to Blasphemous Act, I'm fine with that.
I
Oh,
will
what's
play
this
this.
thing?
So in ETBs, you take the initiative, and then when I attack, if I have the initiative, or if I'm attacking the person that has it, I make 2/1/1s that are tapped and attacking.
Okay, and because you're Dungeon Delver, you're going to get 2 of the first room of the Undercity.
Yes, which I will create a token for when I remember how to do that. Aha!
Usually you just right click. Here.
Nailed it.
I realized
the
in-
issue is it's not on the other side of that. Undercity is its own
Oh, there we go. Thank you.
deal.
I just
like
right
that.
clicked everything.
Okay, neat. 2 Undercities. All right, so I'm gonna go get 2 basics and put them in my hand.
Wow.
Sorry, wait. What does the initiative do for anyone else?
If you hit me, you take it and go into the
Start
Undercity.
going into the Undercity. So
Yeah,
you
it's
can't
like
take it.
it's the Monarch dungeon.
Yeah.
So,
so
I
I-
start going into the same dungeon as you, regardless.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
always the Undercity. At
Oh,
least
yeah.
for initiative.
I'm the
Because it
worst.
came out
Alright.
in,
All right, so those are in my hand.
I am going to look it up. Oh, I believe you guys. I just need reference
Yeah.
to what the
I
Undercity
mean-
is.
It's right
There we
in
go.
front
I
of us.
got it. Cool.
The Undercity for me is actually just displaying the initiative again.
Yeah,
It
no,
does
that-
not
that's-
actually say what the Undercity is. It's
Yeah,
just-
that's why I brought
the
it
Hey,
up.
text
Like,
is in there though.
Hey, Tobin?
Yeah.
Can you do us a favor and put like counters on it, which
Yeah,
show
that's
you have
what
value
I'm
bet?
like literally about to do. I was just so I'm on
Oh,
room
you
1.
the best.
Eventually there's branching paths, which is a little annoying to do digitally, but whatever. Okay.
No, man. Green will be left and red will be right.
Then there's a center.
Yeah,
There
there's
is.
3 rows at a certain point. Okay.
Sounds
so,
like a you problem.
Yeah, it's fine. So I could poke someone for 6 and have 2 extra 1/1s.
Hit me, bro.
But those 2 extra 1/1s are taps and attacking, right? Yep.
Yes. So I will leave myself no blockers, which
Woo, pants down.
I mean,
That's-
McRae can happily take the initiative from me with Burnished Heart if he feels like it.
I'm pretty certain
Sure.
he's cracking Burnished Heart at the end of it.
That is my thought as well. Man, just passing turn again. That's so boring. I want to punch.
I realized that I forgot that he would be essentially a 6/6
The
swinging
6/6.
if you had the underseller.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I
kind of want to
anyways.
punch you because I
Do
feel
we?
like you're just going to punch me, and then we're just going to be in a vicious circle.
Yeah, with a fucking 10-11 Hydra sitting over there. Yeah,
you gotta be
that's
wary
weird.
of the Hydra.
Yeah. I don't think
sorry.
the two 1/1s aren't worth getting my face punched in, so I'm gonna pass the turn.
I'm gonna crack this
That,
one.
I didn't realize he had a. Yeah, I mean, spoilers. I didn't put this item in because it modifies his stats.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do some quick hot swapping so that these make sense. All right, let's get a turn. See if anything changes, or if I do this one track play. 1, 2. Let's start with a rampant growth. Let's grab another. I don't know. Island.
Oh, whoops. I'm bad. Okay, let's try this again.
Maybe a mountain. No, let's just grab a forest. Those are easy.
You're easy.
You know what I have to say to that?
Got him.
Here we go.
You're right.
This card here that I'm jigging around, this is the card I had in my deck that I cut. It is a
Warrior's
1
Lesson.
mana. It does what I said it did. It's just
Okay.
got a different name than I thought.
All right.
Warriors.
I play a Never's Disc and pass.
Disgusting.
Yeah, fuck you guys with your really good boards.
Really good boards. I do not know what you're talking about.
There's a Gargos over there.
Yes, that's
Sugar.
a good card.
We make McRae take as much as possible for his insolence here.
That's-
For my
Yeah.
insolence,
Yeah,
for
he's
not
playing
taking a
Never's Disc.
Hydra to face.
I mean, you're going to take a Hydra to face.
The irony,
He's
McRae,
playing
is that
Never's Disc.
you choosing to do the thing is why you're getting a Hydra in the face.
Mhm.
This is a telegraphed card. I have no choice.
Well, you
Yeah,
have a choice. You
exactly.
could have just not played it.
Yeah, you did play
Yeah.
any other card in your deck, and you wouldn't be
No.
getting a Hydra to the face.
If I'm
Between
going to
the
take,
3 of us, we can do like
beats.
20 some odd damage.
Challenge accepted.
that's fine. Commence the
Yeah,
bully circle.
yeah, Joseph, I'm down with this.
Yeah.
Can't play a bunch of threats and then get all pissy when I have an
Oh,
answer.
we're not pissy.
We're not, but like
We're not
obviously,
pissy.
if
We're just letting
you are going to
know.
board wipe, we'll probably punch you a bit.
Although I will play one thing that will live through a board wipe first.
I
Ooh,
also
atta
think
boy.
think
Gross.
that is the incorrect play, but not the Tosky.
Husky,
but-
bearer of
Husky
Nibbins.
seems
Get 'em.
pretty good here.
Because at the end of the day, everyone turning to beat me is just going to give the others an advantage.
Yeah, but they're getting board wiped.
Yeah, we're gonna get an advantage. It's
Yeah.
3v3 instead of 4v4.
I would like to draw 2 cards after doing 7 damage to you.
Got him.
Yeah.
Oh, why
I
did I
do
not
not know why you
Husky
played
in this
Nev's
deck?
Disc. That card just leads to your
Because
death.
it's the only field nuke that is under like.
I
50
was
cents.
really hoping to draw a land.
Blasphemous Act is up to $2 or $3 now.
So
You were allowed to go up
you
to
had
$200.
so much more budget. All of us.
I know,
were
but I
like,
wanted to play this commander and I wanted to make it as low budget as possible.
oh, yeah.
Hey,
Fair enough.
Gruber.
I'm putting
So-
cool deck building
so that
restrictions
was
on
funny.
myself within our budget.
I'm not gonna. That was
I mean,
that was
I'm-
funny.
I'm at like
But
$120.
we probably don't need to. We probably
want
don't
the
need to be so
cards.
scared anymore.
Oh, you're
Because
just gonna, you're-
all I had to do was top deck like a god. And
Fair.
I kind of wanted the Nemesis to go off because you guys are scary.
No shit, eh?
Yeah,
I don't know, that 10-11 is still bigger than my goddamn 6-6.
right?
That doesn't matter.
Yeah,
There's
the
gonna be
10-11's
nature's
better than
and
my
eventually
3-3
your
blocker.
6-6 will be bigger.
Yeah.
There's about to be a nature's claim, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, we're aware.
Yeah,
He
he's
just
giving you
announced
4
it.
life back.
Ah,
Oh, sorry.
Jeez, it's really not
Oh.
going that way.
Oh, I'm sorry. You have 11 commander damage marked on you. My bad.
1, 2,
I forgot I hit you with Yorvo the first time.
yep. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes these shows just feel like bully circles for like an hour. I'm doing the responsible board police play here.
Are you?
No, you
Never
are
just
antagonizing
like-
me. It's like, well, there's nothing
Yeah.
else for me to do. I might as well punch, especially when the other person with a really big creature is just like, yeah, I'll punch him too.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll go with the
Hey, hang on.
okay, and then we'll see what happens. I could get punished for this, which is not fine, but okay.
I'm going to put this to the stack. Steel
Yeah.
Band Hydra.
Yeah.
And it's going to enter with 4 counters. Yeah. I'm just going to pump some more into it.
It's
That's
entering
good.
with 5 counters, actually.
How dare that card exist?
Yeah, I'm upset now too.
Yeah,
Whoops.
I'm hoping that your Ozolith is more scary than my kind of okay enchantments.
We'll see, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
but the
Ozolith is
Greaves
stuff
are gonna
for
go. The boots and
lightning.
the Greaves are out of here
the
at
boots,
some
greaves,
point.
and
Alright.
disc. Yeah,
Well,
those
for
all
sure.
seem like
We're going to go to combat.
Uh-huh.
We don't appreciate your threats.
Does this thing have vigilance? Yeah, it does.
Sure
Jesus.
does.
oh shit.
I literally can't kill you. Like, there's nothing I can do to you anymore. My 6/6 is never getting through that.
You remember the reason I made this deck was that he made some mention of Gargos, and I was like, Gargos is busted powerful. It's
Oh, yeah.
terrifying.
So you came in pub stomped. That's fine.
Ah,
I haven't
Kruger
pub
might
stomped yet. I
also
literally
pub
played
stomp.
1 card and put a piece of war gear on it.
Yep.
You'll notice nothing says Shroud.
I just
Or-
took 10 to face. Commander
Yes.
damage.
Yeah.
It's turn 4, 5.
We're not
It's
going to talk about
turn-
this the 5th time. You know why this happened.
I've missed
Yes.
2
yeah.
land drops.
All right, we did it. We still have the initiative, which means we're going
Zoom!
deeper in because everyone is terrifying. I'm going to put 4+1/+1 counters on my oh, wait, no, he's got Shroud. I'm not doing that. I'm going to scry 4. I'm going to scry 2 twice.
Nice.
Oh, is it because this?
Sorry, what are you
Those
doing
lightning
that with?
grooves.
The
Undercity.
initiative is it triggers on your upkeep.
Because you went in the dungeon or whatever.
Yeah, if you
Yes.
have the initiative, you get it when you hit the person, and it triggers on your upkeep. It's like the Monarch, just triggers at beginning of turns.
Oh,
So you don't
instead
get
of
to like
having-
punch someone, get the initiative, and then get another trigger. You have to
Just-
table with it.
You're gonna scry 2 twice.
Scry 2 twice.
But now you can't get the trap and put McRae at 9 life by doing
Yes.
nothing.
I could have, if I was a jerk, just like punched him for 6 and trapped him for 10, but I'm not gonna do that.
I
alright,
would
so,
expect it.
I mean, if you watch him stumble, I guess it's pretty funny to kick him in the balls. I mean,
Sorry,
Although,
review top cards of library. I found
regardless
it.
of anything, you do get to goad now
I do
on your next.
aim to do some Godin.
That Gargos is
These cards are pretty okay. I don't think I want this. I'm going to move that one to bottom. I'll leave that one on top, and then I'll look at the top 2 again.
Oh, I remembered when you got to do Throne of the Dead 3 twice, and that was obnoxious.
Right?
Yeah.
Uh,
It's not great.
that card's also bad with everything right now, so we'll move it to the bottom. Okay, we did it. And then we're going to draw the card I just put on top. Wow. Okay. Wow.
Wow.
Play one of the many lands in my hand.
How?
I think
Yes.
McRae has a mono green counter spell for a
No.
activated
Weird.
ability.
This deck is $37. It's $37 and like 40 something creatures.
Okay, so I could do some more initiative junk, which would stop me getting punched by a Gargos, which would be nice. How much is it to act 3? Oh, 6. No, 3. And he has
There's been
6.
so many aggro decks on this show in the last like 2 months. Holy fuck.
Yeah, aggro's fun.
So
is
many
fun.
aggro.
I'm still trying to figure out how to turn sideways here. My generalized vigilance seems hard.
Hmm.
You just clearly beat me in the face.
Gregory's got it. Stephen, you can't even poke anyone. I feel bad for McRae, and you've got a 1/1 indestructible blocker. Come on.
And the Steel Bane is going to deal with the Nevin Neurals before I can activate it.
Oh, very, 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 very likely.
Yeah, seems that way. All right, I'm just going to play a card that maybe eventually will also get blown up, which is a propaganda.
Oh,
Turtling seems
Wow.
okay.
Yeah, that is the game plan. Pass the turn.
Sick.
I
Nailed
don't have
it.
a good way of dealing with a 10-11 Gargos.
I also don't, so that's why I'm.
Oh,
turtling a
1
little.
second. There was
Yeah, I assume there is some end step stuff.
Yeah, Joseph was busy playing with his dog. He didn't get a chance to say words.
Surprise!
Okay, in response, I
You can't
do
respond
anything,
unless
so
you are doing it with 1 mana because I did this in Tobin's end step.
it's not even untapped, dude. That's why I said in response it dies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stepping on me before I can even finish my sentence. Come on, chill out.
All the stepping.
And no one's
None
chill
of
when
the
there's
chill.
a Nev's disc in play.
All right, Mossword Bridge.
Although I think
top
that was
4.
pretty chill.
You were ambivalent. At first
Yeah.
you're like, oh, I don't want to lose my stuff, and then you're like, maybe it wouldn't be the worst.
I was bluffing the whole time. I wanted that thing to go off.
Garbage, garbage, garbage. Slightly less garbage, I guess. Yeah, all right. Let's
I could have really done with you not having a Steel Bane Hydra though.
Right?
let's do that. No, let's do that, then that, then that.
Well, anytime that you think a thought like that, Groogs, just remember that you get to have your board.
I know, I get to have more than just 4 lands in play. Oh, and I guess a toss.
And a squirrel.
Okay, this guy's over here.
This is a dog. Thank you
these
very
go to
much.
bottom.
Did you say a
Bottom.
fog?
I said this is a dog. Thank you very much.
Actually, no, I do want the other one. I do want
We have
that.
no idea what you're saying.
You see
Oh.
bottom.
My deck is like reasonably ripe in like ramp and land.
2, 3. Guess let's
This
try
is-
and play Animar as a chump blocker.
Get him, Toski.
I don't want to hit. You're the only person I get to draw cards off of, though.
You see that? Can you see me praying there?
2. Let's play a Dreamstalker. It bounces itself. Animar pumps by 1. Can't do much else with 3 mana.
Oh,
So
But
I
your
just
spells-
passed the turn.
you could morph. Do you have any morphs in hand? It would only
No.
cost 2.
No.
Oh,
Dude, I kind of had an okay hand, but this is still a $37 deck. Like,
A $37 deck where the very first card he plays says "Pump my general" over and over and over and over and over again for blue.
is this okay?
How did it go back to Tobin? It's Krug's turn.
Yeah, I don't
I-
know what happened there.
Don't know either. All right, upkeep. You gots to be shitting me.
Poop.
I mean, you've missed land drops, so I feel like you should be able to play cool spells.
Not really, because I need the land to play the
Okay.
cool spells.
I mean, you're still on 5 mana. You're not like that far behind. The other 2 people ramped a bunch. I've just played 6/9s.
I literally
naturally.
have not ramped at all.
You,
No,
you
you
ramped. You ramped
That got
2.
me 2 lands that
Yes,
died.
that's
Everything
still
else is set
ramping.
down from my hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. You've made your
And you
land
played an
drops,
Elvish
and
Mystic.
yeah, no, you've
Yeah.
you're ahead by 3 turns.
I mean, I have one card in hand, and I'm in mono green.
This is true.
so-
That's pretty rough.
Yeah, but that's just going to be a Rishkar's expertise is what you're going to rip off the top, and then you're going to be laughing.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
that is in the deck, so I guess it's entirely possible.
I cut it.
Oh, we're not
expensive.
talking about yours, but yes.
The thing is, it wasn't too expensive.
It was like $1.
Yeah.
Oh, it's way less. I don't even think it's $1.
It was $1 something on Moxfield. I did change my pricing
What?
recently to get it down to 37. So
Fish card,
propaganda
$1.99.
costs- Hey,
Yeah.
McRae,
What a deal!
if I only swing Toski at you, will you let it through? Otherwise, I may be forced to bring a Yorvo to the party as well.
sure,
Oh, thank you.
Wow.
that's more of a threat than a deal. But give me a card, or actually, it's more extortion. Give me a card, or I'll beat you with this fucking giant.
This is like the one time Animar's protection is irrelevant.
Yeah,
I know
this
every
is
other
pretty
time
into
we've
it.
played has been like,
I mean, it's got pro from half of my deck, which is like, whatever. But
Half
All
of
right.
one deck at a 3-person.
I drew a
pod is pretty good.
sick 5-drop though.
Last
nice.
target, Tobin gets stomped by everything else.
yeah,
I did draw a sick 5-drop though.
Oh, surprise, surprise. You take that out of my exile pile?
and I would really like to draw a non-land. Be super
All right,
stoked.
so I will use yellow counters on. Was it Vanishing 3? How the fuck does Vanishing even work?
It just
Getting
goes
grab
away.
keep, you take
at
counter
your
off it.
upkeep. Yeah.
Yeah, I forget the difference between Fade and Vanishing.
It basically
They're-
isn't one.
Pretty similar. Yeah.
Yeah, there's like slight differences, but
You want to figure it out when you're done your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
There you go.
Misrepresenting your board. Those squirrels are 2/2s.
Yeah, I'm
Come
getting
on.
there.
Hmm.
1,
I
2,
know.
3, 4, 5.
Come on.
Ooh,
you-
I have an
Buff your
11-11
toasty.
now.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
I
so
have
bad
an
at this game.
11-11 now.
I'm so
Whee!
bad at this game. I meant to blow your
Blow
boots up,
something up.
on your end step. Sorry, playing Magic at the same time I'm desperately trying to entertain a dog is not easy. I held up mana for it and everything. This game sucks.
Uh huh.
All the sorrows of the world. Okay, well, let's see.
I mean, you only have 2 cards in hand. You might still have the mana for it.
Wee.
Apparently, you don't know how cards with X work. All right.
Apparently,
All the hydras are 4 less. Don't forget.
5, 6.
I'm sure he's very aware of that.
Yeah, he already did that with his fucking Steelbane once.
3 mana for a 5/5.
So I'd never heard of this one. This is a new one to me.
Yep.
It's just a
roll a
green
D6.
box to me, so I cool.
Roll
Never
X
went to
die.
Hydra.
Is it the one where you just roll d6s for X?
Yep.
And then,
Yeah,
okay,
and
cool.
it has Ward 4.
Gross. And trample.
And trample. Yep.
Yeah.
And Trample.
Okay, so I
what was
paid
X?
6 into it, and then Gargos puts a further 4. So 10
So-
total, so that means 5, I believe.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, because it's XX, which means you have to pay 2 for 1.
Yes.
So I paid 10.
Yes.
Therefore, it should be 5. Yes?
Well, no,
Yes.
if you
Well,
pay
no,
10,
'cause
no, if you pay 10
If you
total,
paid
it's
10, it
8,
would be 8. Yeah.
because
Right, like,
you have to pay the green
You paid
green.
4 into each because you have to pay the green. Yeah, exactly. Because 10 would take 12 mana.
Oh, right.
Correct.
Sorry, yeah.
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 So it's 4. Yeah. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
All right. Roll your
So-
4d6.
1.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Solid.
Perfect. Good start.
Keep it
B.
up. 3. Yeah.
4.
4.
5.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
what do we got?
9,
7,
10,
12, 13.
13. Pretty good.
A ward for trample 14 or 13 for 8 or 10 mana is not bad.
10 mana. Yeah.
Yeah, GG, folks. I don't think we can keep up.
Yeah. Mm.
We got 12 minutes before game 2 cutoff, so finish it quick.
I don't think that's happening unless Gargos just also gets evasion here and just starts punching.
Yeah.
So Tobin.
I'm on the
Oh, never mind.
Yep.
Irrelevant.
we're not in
propaganda.
we're not
How
in
dare you?
yeah, we're not in black, and so it's really hard to do the classic give menace and can only be blocked by one creature.
Alpha Authority. Oh, not Menace though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got artifacts that can do
Yes.
similar things.
Yeah.
You could just give it non-basic land walk with boots, which I like to do.
Yeah,
Except
drilled
I
in
made
with
my
boots.
deck immune to that apparently, so got him.
All right, so McRae is literally my only attack here. Because I
Oh yeah,
can't swing a
Yarvo
Kruger,
is slightly
because
larger.
Yarvo's outpaced me already.
Yeah.
Well, it's because I
And
top
I
decked like a
literally-
champ and found a 5-drop like cast.
I literally can't smash Tobin because propaganda.
You can pay 2.
Yeah, but he wants
you
to
could pay
blow
3
something up with his.
You can pay 3, blow up the propaganda, and then punch it.
Yeah, very true.
Rude is what that is.
Well, then it gives me somewhere to swing as well.
Oh, wow.
I'm mana screwed. I have no desire to.
You have 7 cards in hand, though. Like, you're the best poised here to fight off Gargos.
Sorry, I have a few things I can do about this. I'm just deciding which one I like.
What's your stifle
Well,
effect?
may I suggest that you talk about other options then? Because, for example, blowing up Gruger's boots is also quite appealing to me.
Yes, I mean, so you're not going to hit me this turn. I'm deciding if I want to keep my propaganda around, which would force you to attack someone else.
Well, if he feels like it.
I mean, I could just make
Yeah.
a deal to not attack you.
I mean,
I'll cut you a deal.
I
Since
literally
you asked so nicely.
I can't do anything to you. So, like, yeah.
Cut you a deal, Joseph. I won't attack you if you don't attack me. How about that?
Eventually, you do want to punch
I
that.
see
Yorvo.
why you're offering that deal, but you're still getting bonked.
The bonk.
My Yorvo is so naked. You don't like this.
I like how your mic bugged out exactly. So it's like, my Orvo is a blanket.
Excellent.
Like, yeah.
Man, that's an 11-11. You guys are terrifying. Both
Yeah,
of you.
but he can he doesn't need a whole lot more to just if he gets 2 target spells, he can just fight my Yorvo twice. And
Yeah.
Like,
But he
Yeah,
only has
lock
one
with
card in
Animar.
hand, so he needs to draw, like, yeah.
Cool. This is a great game, guys. Love it.
dude, well, the game has to end somehow, and like, if we have obvious attacks, we have to take obvious attacks, otherwise it looks like we're just like sandbagging hard.
Untap,
literally-
upkeep, draw.
I literally can't hit what either of the other 2 players, and I have a 10
Oops.
in play with vigilance. Like, there's
I-
no world in which I don't swing.
I cheated. I drew my card before I did my dungeon.
Oh, I'm telling.
Yeah, but it's okay. I'm just going to the arena.
You're
So
just
I'm going to
gonna
goad
goad
your 2
Yorvo?
commanders.
Yeah.
Thank you, please. Yes.
Goad the other 2 commanders?
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
going to goad your commander and Gruger's commander. Thank
Oh my
you.
god.
Cool.
Great.
Yeah.
Love it. Love the Undercity. That's why I keep building decks around it. Okay, I already drew my card.
My squirrels can't even go and poke him.
Rude. More dungeon. Nope. What's the Undercity? What's my next room? Draw 2 cards or make 2 4/1s with menace.
Everyone's at like 39 or 40 life. Feels bad, man.
It's okay. I'm going
Deck sucks,
to.
bro.
I
Hey.
really wish I had some decent.
Played a field
attack.
nuke that didn't end up going off. Got punished before it even went off. When it didn't go off.
There's no world in which you're not getting punished for trying to blow up my world. Sorry.
Too much blue.
Yeah, I just
There
can't
we
keep
go.
up with these Timmy decks, especially when there's 2 of them.
I'm going to
Timmy.
Clock's too
play
fast.
a planar
Timmy.
ally. Hello.
What does this thing do?
It's a 5-mana 3/3 flyer that ventures when it attacks.
Oh, but it ventures twice.
Well, no, it ventures once. I just do the room twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's still.
I want
obnoxious.
to put some boots on my angel.
Zoom.
Do any of my creatures have surprise reach? Because I'm playing green.
I
Just
need
let
to
me
read this card.
How high can you throw a squirrel?
That sucks. None of these ones have surprise tramp, or none of these ones have surprise reach.
Groogs, you know,
Alright.
funny enough, the last card I cut was actually Spider Silk Armor, which would give my entire board reach.
All right, Kruger, I'm attacking you for 3. And then because I have the initiative, I make 2 1/1s
That are
And-
tapped and attacking.
that are tapped and attacking, but they just die if they hit you. So McRae will take 2 damage. I mean, I could also hit him for 6. And if I attack with my commander, my planar ally would be a 6/6, but I'm not doing that. I'm just the 2. All right, so I'm gonna draw 2 cards. Off of going to the next room. Or do I make 2 4/1s? Those are decent chump blockers. Yeah, let's go wide. Look at that. Wow, who
And
needs
they have
cards?
menace too.
Right.
Ugh.
All right, and
They
then
have the magic word.
that's it. I. Sorry, I put my greaves back on because I'm not a fool.
Cool.
That's it. Yeah.
I like how your 4/1 guys will deal 1 damage on contact.
Yeah, my commander actively nerfs them if just by being in play.
That's awesome.
Usually I wouldn't have taken these, but I am still. Actually, I mean, your 13/13 still has trample. I don't know why I did that. It's fine. Whatever. Too late.
Don't worry, my 11/11 doesn't.
Yes, and it's also
Dream
goaded, so
Stalker.
I'm not worried about that currently.
Stupid propaganda.
Stupid goad.
Play him more.
Oh yeah, Yorvo has to swing.
Yeah.
Boo!
And can't swing at Tobin. Yeah.
And you have a 13/13.
I do. Whatever, you got 7
Pass.
cards in hand. You're going to tell me you can't play 1 before you swing?
Oh, I'm so good at this game. It's a forest.
Nice.
Look at you go.
Ugh. All right.
McRae, I'm 99% sure I have the same mug.
Yeah, big skull in front. It's a,
Yeah,
I
we
think
got
a winner's special.
I got a black one and a green one. Maybe they're not identical, but it sure looks similar.
It's a red wine mug tonight.
Ooh.
What you got, Ruger? You have the tempo here. You're drawing a billion cards of the Toski.
Oh, yeah. Oof. Forgot about that. Also, his Toski's a 2/2, but he's not representing it for some reason.
I forgot that was
then-
a squirrel.
It is. And if Yorvo dies, the Ozolith, saves the counters. There's lots of things going on.
Also, your Deep Forest Hermit has lost a vanishing counter.
Yes. There was things that had to happen. I tuned out. I was just really excited to get a forest, and I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
I hit 6 mana! Yay!" Anyways, enough of
And
that.
now we're dead.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah.
Oh, McRae. Brought a
What?
tortoise to a race.
It was I don't know. I'm just getting bored of all these aggro decks in the show because it's just turn sideways, beat face. There's nothing janky really about them.
Only because you said that. What exactly does Animar do then?
He just discounts morph shit so I can do shenanigans, which is a far sprite meter.
So he becomes massive, makes all your casts cast for free, and also has pro 2 very common colors. I suppose
I'm not saying
you
Animar
want
is not
to
powerful.
turn him sideways.
I'm not saying Animar is not powerful, and there are infinites in this deck. Because the whole
No,
point is to build.
I heard all I need
power...
to hear then.
Yeah.
I didn't build the most powerful deck I could for $125, if anyone was wondering. I just wanted to play the initiative and under a different commander.
My goal this
Hey,
week
look,
is to bring.
I have one of these as well.
Oh, cute.
Wow, what's happening?
It only
Fights.
costs 1.
Nice. I am trying to show the audience a deck that they can build for $37 that will actually be able to compete.
To be
That's the
fair,
goal,
this
yeah.
deck doesn't need the Ozolith and it doesn't need Toski, but they are very
Yeah.
helpful.
Oh, come
Yeah.
on. It's
200
Reed.
is like a super forgiving budget. Like, I looked at all of my, like, half the decks I played for the brewery were like $204, so it wasn't like a big deal.
Yeah, it's mostly a lot of my land or a lot of my budget is just because I'm like, oh,
Lands.
I
I
just
jam
put,
Ancient Tombs because I'm like, and then my deck's like $300 because 75 of it is an Ancient Tomb.
yeah, it's like because I'll have my Besejus and my.
Mhm.
All right. Well, I guess your Deep Forest Hermit's going to pay the price for your insolence.
He targeted his creature,
If you're
Gruber. He
confused
didn't
about
read
what's
his
happening, read
commander.
my general.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's viciously watching you.
Ah, I see. Okay. Pew. Down, boy. Yeah, I misread that bit. I didn't misrepresent these at all. Haha.
Didn't you have just fought his commander?
Yeah. I misread his card as well.
Yeah.
All right. Set power and toughness.
No, not you.
Yeah, no, I
saying
understand.
he
That's
could
why.
have. Yeah,
Yes, but then I
Yeah.
guess all the counters would have gone into the Ozolith,
that's true. Yeah.
and then I could have put those counters onto Toski at the beginning of my combat.
Gross. Yeah.
So maybe this wasn't the worst thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, this. I guess I should just go to combat now.
It is the part everyone's waiting for.
Oh, fucking
Do it.
13.
And a 10-11, yes.
Yeah, but again, the problem is that we're goaded.
Yeah, I know.
We literally have to swing at McRae or one another.
Get him.
Yeah. What Tobin said.
Oh, sorry. I am bad.
Only
at
the
it.
commanders are goaded, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, the
there are two
commanders
commanders are. I just
And
had two goad triggers.
And Toski is always goaded.
Yeah.
Yeah, Toski
Well,
goes himself.
Toski can swing anywhere.
Yeah, Toski doesn't care.
Yeah, except which is goddamn propaganda.
Pair of Nibbins.
Yes, but also Toski attacking me, I would just chump block it. Like,
Actually, do I cast this thing pre-combat?
Tobin's got the Undercity advantage now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
ooh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Man.
Yeah, no, this
What's
is
up,
fine. All right,
Toski?
this, and I guess one squirrel, so I get to draw a card.
Let me wax poetic and existential while we wait for demise, eh? I'll block them.
Except
You
for
have to block the commander for sure.
yes, and then
I
then
guess
you-
I block a squirrel.
yeah, and then you take 1 damage and I draw 1 card. That's all.
It's a mischievous Quanar, in case you were curious.
I was curious actually.
Huh.
Thanks for sharing. I draw a card. Oh, that's
Toski, an instant or sorcery.
Yes, and you could turn them face down for 5 and just keep doing it. The saddest cut in this deck was the Equilibrium, because it was like $3.
hey, look, I can play this without it getting blown up now.
Wow.
So, audience, if you want to build this $37 deck, I highly suggest getting Equilibrium to upgrade.
Oh, actually, 1 second. Let's sequence. I'm better than this. 1, 2, 3.
What is better, though? Really,
Here's a Mana Gorger Hydra, which
Where's
is gonna
the
get
Where's the one you paid before?
the Forest.
No, but from where?
The one was for Titanic.
Oh,
Wall.
your fight. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then because I knew I had 6
Fighting.
mana this turn, and then this
Much
is going to
bonk.
be for a Mana Gorger Hydra, and then I'll do 2 for the Arcane Signet, which will
what's the
grow.
South Park bit? Much loving fighting.
All right, that's me.
Something
Oh,
like
yeah.
that.
Add a counter. Power and toughness. I will put these down here. Yorvo will stay up front and center. He matters. I guess Toski matters. There we go. And there we go. And the Ozolith matters. Cool. Yeah, I misread Gargos. I thought it was only when spells you control targeted him. Might
Yeah,
be
that
No.
makes sense.
It's
Yeah,
anti-removal.
but even if you try and remove him,
He's
you
gonna-
still get
he's-
punished. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that suit of armor means it doesn't hurt Gargos. So
Yep.
I think I've messed up. I had that fight in my hand for a while, so I think after he blew up Nev's disc, I should have.
you guys have been the clear board leaders here for the majority of the game. I think you guys should have turned on each other earlier.
I mean, they're
We,
doing it
like,
now.
We like
Maybe
did
I
a
was
bit.
they were forced to.
Yeah, brute force. Gargos doesn't have trample, correct? Currently.
Does not.
All
The
right. I would like.
13 does.
Yes.
Yeah.
May I move to blocks?
Yeah.
Okay. I will probably take like 26 damage or something, but I will chump here. And I'm assuming you're gonna like double the counters on your 13-13, and I'm gonna cry.
Berserk. And
Seems good.
something.
So this guy dies. I got rid of my squirrel token that was getting thrown under the Gargos bus.
At the risk of
Ooh,
possibly regretting this later.
look how big that Neverwinter Hydra is.
Is that going to be
Okay,
a-
so here's the thing, and I'm
Yep.
going to talk through this before I do it because I realize this should be on the Hydra, not Gargos. But
Mhm.
if I put it on Gargos,
You
he
get
does kill Yorvo and survive,
Correct.
which is a pretty big deal in general. But that means he's going to
the
get
Gargos will resolve first, though, before the invigorating surge.
That's
Mhm.
true. Actually, the Gargos trigger is a trigger.
Oh, that's relevant as
So the
hell.
minute you
Yeah.
the minute you try and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
target,
So
Yeah.
then
So you can't kill.
you,
the,
you would you would need to target twice as well, because then
Yeah.
yeah, no, it's gonna be that.
Yeah.
Tobin.
Yeah.
and
I
then we're
28 seems good.
and then 1 second. You have there's triggers on the stack. You cast a spell, so I get this first.
What is your fight trigger?
Yeah,
You haven't chosen that.
you can choose what you would like to fight now.
Fight.
The Managorger roll out small.
Bonk.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
But the Ozolith is going to get 2 counters on it.
Yep.
Better than a billion.
Yeah. Just means Yorvo's just getting bigger still.
It's
Yorvo.
free combat, or is it combat? It's combat.
This is in blocks. This is in
Yeah.
response to blockers.
I think
Yeah,
he was
no,
talking
like
about
this is why I was
those.
pretty certain. As soon as you started tapping 3 mana, I'm like, the trample just means like I'm fucked anyways, so it doesn't matter.
All right.
All
Yeah,
right,
even
so,
if you threw a couple squirrels under it, you'd still be taking like 20 some odd.
yeah,
Okay,
so
so we're gonna add
I'm-
one counter to it, and then we're gonna double them.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take 28 damage.
Oof. You didn't throw a squirrel in front of it?
No,
That
I
makes
threw a squirrel in front of Gargos.
Yeah,
because
okay.
Gargos doesn't have trample.
For sure.
It's okay, McRae.
You might
s-
not die first.
Yeah, you may not die first.
Welcome to the bottom. It sucks down here.
Oh, I knew
So,
something like this could happen.
So this just became insane.
Oh
Oh,
no.
cool.
So I'm gonna go get 28 lands and put them into play.
Sure.
Yeah.
And
You really
because
are
I made
pump
this
stomping
deck-
for sure tonight.
because I made this deck the way I did, I literally only have basics in this deck. So
Cool.
Yeah, that just means you can very much cast whatever you top deck. Oh, you're
Yeah.
gonna top deck, so you're gonna get that Rish Card's
Mm.
expertise and draw like 30
Mm.
cards.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7,
Do they enter untapped?
No.
8,
No,
9,
they do not.
Okay.
10.
Yeah, put them tapped.
11.
I think he's just
I always
getting them
forget
in
about
play.
Traverse the Outlands.
I like it. I run it in something. I don't remember.
I think I've run it in this deck.
I can't even
Technology.
think of a
15.
green deck that I have. It's not in
16,
War.
17,
Maybe the Mims.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, okay, so just all my lands are in play.
Yeah, that makes sense. I was gonna say you have like 8 in play. You can just figure out how many you have.
Audience, you're never going to be able to read this board again. I apologize for that.
Yeah.
So I
that
have
means-
35 lands in the deck.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So you have 35 lands
Cool.
in
So
play.
draw
So-
nothing but gas.
Do you want to
what
make
I'm
like weird
going to
stacks where
do-
you make like each
You could-
forest 10 forests or
is-
5
Well, no,
forests?
he can have
Yeah.
he can have 2 forests. He has his tapped forests and
And
his
his
untapped
untapped
forests.
forests. Yeah.
So right now he has 35 tapped forests. Just use
I think that's the
annotations or
easiest
something.
way.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna go to my turn. Wow, we did it.
I'm so dead to everyone.
All right. So I am
Yep.
going to read
Can
this
confirm.
card. It's reveal. Yeah, reveal the top 10 cards of your library. Oh wait, no, not view. I need reveal. You guys also get to see it. Reveal top cards too. Nope, top cards to all players. A 10. Oh,
Or just
my-
drag it to your stack.
Yeah, it's just my cube. I think this is probably easier. So I get a creature out of this.
Okay.
McRae, can you put that Delver's Torch somewhere over here? For some reason, when I want to move the window, it always just pulls a random card. So thank you. That
There's a
is
Dusk, an island, a plains, a plains.
Ooh,
a
Radiant
double-
Solar is pretty decent.
Radiant
Ooh,
Solar is great.
Tomb of Horrors Adventure is,
Every creature ETB becomes a dungeon delve.
which is nice, yeah. I think it's probably going to be Tomb of Horror because I want to get back into the initiative.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, so I'm going to get a... come on. Let me interact with this card. Oh my god. It won't let me do anything.
Is this going to trigger the end of the Undercity?
But this is the end of the Undercity. I'm doing it.
Okay.
Okay. For some reason, I can't do, like, literally can't interact with this. So I'm gonna just pull cards. There it is. Nailed it. All right, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? 1,
I think
2,
that was it,
3,
yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so there's one more. Haha.
Oh yeah,
spell's
that spells
Yeah.
great.
So then these just go back into my deck. I shuffle and I do that one more time. But I have an initiative thing, so the Undercity goes to 1.
And you have not cast a second spell, so that second ability is relevant.
I haven't cast a spell yet. Also, this gets +2,
+3, +3.
+3, and hexproof till my next turn. This is a 7/7.
Proof.
I'm so
And-
Tobin coming out of nowhere here.
He wasn't really coming out of nowhere. Like we saw the
I
Undercity
mean, also
coming.
it was, yes. It took me 4 turns to do it. All right, I'm gonna grab 2
Dungeons can
favorites.
be pretty busted.
So I'm gonna
They're
get an
they're
island
good for
and a
casual. I don't
plains.
think they're necessarily busted. It's just like the propaganda. With me being constrained on mana, the propaganda means I can't hit him, and then the goad extra
Right.
meant I couldn't hit him.
And then we're just gonna do the top 10 again.
Oh,
So
Wave of
hard.
Reckoning.
All right. So Soul Herder
Oh.
seems
Maybe I've
cool.
ever seen
Cephalid
before.
Face Taker is also pretty fun.
Turns all your little shit into Toskies.
Yeah, I guess it could be a 4/4 Toski. That seems
And then
decent.
all your-
Unblockable.
Yeah, all your other shit then just draws you cards.
Keep in mind, I'm not going to be around very
Yeah,
long.
you're at 8, which is.
I mean, I gotta tell you, I think Wave of Wrecking looks pretty phenomenal right now.
I
No,
can
you
only
get a
grab
Risky
creatures.
creature.
I'm just putting a creature into play. That's all. Which I have nothing good to flicker, because if I flicker my Tomb of Horrors, it just becomes a 4/4 again.
Yes.
So it might just be sneak. That like seems really bad, but yeah,
Do the face taker and get a Toski at least.
I don't think there's gonna be a Toski, and it being a Gargos doesn't mean anything. It just gives it vigilance. Like I guess it could be another plane because it's only creatures your opponent control, right?
No,
I
becomes
like
Oh,
top
it's just
of
another
another
target creature. Okay, yeah, I'll
Yeah,
take that. That seems
It could be
reasonable.
like a planar ally. It could be
Yeah,
another
exactly.
tomb. Like
All right,
yeah.
so those go on top of my deck, and then I shuffle, and then I draw my card for turn.
And you put
Back
3
they brought
+1/+1
Sackwood's back.
counters.
I'm
and,
doing that right now.
and it has.
I've
McCrae,
been. I'm
McCrae,
trying to figure out. Like, oh, sorry, go, Grug.
McCrae, we're both dead.
Yes, I know. I knew this
So
like 4 turns ago.
Well, no,
Oh,
you
yeah.
didn't know I was dead with you.
Ah,
yes, that counters red. 3. All right, there we go. I'm going to. Draw
To be
my
perfectly
card.
honest, I was
Wow, it was
pretty
an
fucking
island.
scared if there was
Hate
any of
it.
the doubler effects in.
I mean, there have been many times in the show where I've just been beaten to death because it's the safe play, and then I get beaten to death, and immediately
so if
the
you were
gun
to
turns.
no, if you were to roll this back though, I missed one attack because I played it a bit safe, and then other than that, I didn't actually have good attacks on Joseph. I took my free attacks, and then I never had an attack on Joseph after that.
The problem
And-
also is just the nature of the pod. Like I'm playing a commander that is better positioned against white black, and you're both playing Timmy as fuck, like mono green, big
Yeah,
stuff.
I built
which
this
can't
well.
really answer each other very well. Like
That
No,
10,
no, his
11
can
is
answer his deck can
rough.
answer my deck better.
Oh, man, and
can't
he's got like
answer.
infinite mana. I don't know how I'm supposed to beat Joseph here. So
You have
That's
to
the play.
somehow get rid of that 28/28 with War.
Yeah.
but
War.
do ya?
the issue is the
Yes.
amount of lands that I've been drawing.
Oh, I would have killed for some more lands.
all right,
Wanna
venture
borrow
to the
one?
dungeon.
I'll rank you a forest.
Well, sorry, we're still assigning attackers. I think I just want to pump by attacking with my commander. So Gruger
If
or
you if you're
McCray
if
can
you're
chump
fe-
block.
McCrae can chump block and take no damage because he's got
Yes.
pro white.
You
I
have
would
pro
just throw
white.
some-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then sorry, I make 2. All right. Sorry, we're 2 soldiers.
Each creature. Woof.
And then I make 2 more soldiers because I still have the initiative, and those are tapped and attacking.
Underseller Sweep is actually a really neat card. 5 mana is a bit much, but
And
Okay, so I take-
then,
Oh yeah.
sorry, I just have to venture into the dungeon, which is my commander still has boots on, which is annoying. My Radiant Solar is going to get +4/+4, which means I'll stack those so it'll be swinging for 14
wow.
because they're all going to get double butts. So
Yeah,
it's a 7/7,
100%.
but it's swinging as a 14/14.
Sorry, you're what?
He's stacking
my
trees, so
commander-
Rasaad pumps the butts.
'Cause
No,
those
I
are
said
all
you
at-
were what? Radiant what?
So Radiant Solar was a 3/3. I just gave it +4/+4 by doing
No, not
Ru-
Radiant. The planar ally.
Planar Ally. Sorry, Radiant
there you
Solar
go.
is a different card. Yes. So it's this
Planar
one.
ally. There you go. That's
Yeah,
that's
so
why I was
it-
confused. Like you were
Yeah,
saying
it
that
becomes
name
a 7/7, but my
Oh, man, this-
commander, if I have the initiative, doubles the toughness, and my creatures assign damage with toughness.
Yeah.
So
So-
yeah, you have 4 counters on it. That's just the last thing.
So
to
everything
put
is
on there.
double too. So those
So-
ones are gonna be 2/2s. The 7/7.
Yeah, so-
Tobin, have you declared all your attacks now?
Yes, those are my attacks.
Okay, so I'm taking 10 off your soldiers, right?
So they are
8.
each 2 damage.
Oh, there's only 4 of them.
There's
Yeah,
only
there's
4
Sorry,
of
it's
them.
hard to tell under all the arrows and shit that are happening
Yes.
right now.
Yeah, so there's
And
2
the
stacks
planar is
of
hitting
2.
for 14.
Uh,
Okay.
I can just
take
make
8 from those, and then another 7 from your flying guys. So I take a total of 15. Correct?
14.
The 7 is
Plein air's
14.
not doubled yet.
Yeah, it gets doubled. Because
Okay.
so it's 14 and then 4
So
infusions
22.
of 2. Yeah.
Let's see.
Sorry.
About 18. So I don't know. Yeah.
3? No, 4. 4. Nailed it. We finally got there. All right, because I'm bad at this game. And McRae just did the chump, which makes sense. Okay, I will move to main 2. And not that this is relevant in any way, shape, or form. I'm going to play a Ghostly Prison.
Against
Got him.
Adillion Forests.
Seems pretty relevant.
Yeah, I assume you blocked a soldier, right?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
With a Gargos?
Oh, Gargos. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
I'll put 2 back. Sorry, I forgot my vigilance. My general had vigilance for a minute.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Thought you
Let's
were
play
expecting
Goblin or
to post admin
Necromancer.
stealth on that.
Good.
Let's play a Dreamstalker. Play a Primordial Sage. I don't think I can
I
get
know I have
enough to
5
block.
cards in hand, but 4 of them are lands because I've just been fetching 2 lands out of my deck quite often.
The problem
Muscle
is
is
now we're all at
Breeder.
like 3 of us are at the life total of like we just can't swing at each other because we just died
Yeah,
to someone
Just
else.
died at someone being like, oh, maybe I should poke him.
I think we all need to hit Tobin because he's
Agreed.
the only one who's at 40, and he literally has lethal on anyone.
I mean,
Sorry,
Yeah,
by
I
anyone, I
literally-
mean everyone. You have
Yes.
lethal on everyone.
I did forget that I could actually dome you for a lot. I forgot my commander's good when he
Play a
swings.
Steel
So this is his
Hellkite, draw
first
a
time he
card.
attacks. I was like, how am I supposed to deal with 40 life? And then remembered I could do 20.
Play a Pilgrim's Eye, draw a card.
McRae's just going off.
I'm digging. I have to draw then Pilgrim's Eye, so I'll do it in
Yep.
that order.
Yeah, because it's a cast trigger, right?
I'll just grab a
Yeah.
island.
Put an island to your hand.
Then I will drop the island as land for turn. I'll play this really big Stonecoil Serpent on 7.
Yep. I love
Draw a
that
card.
card. That card's sweet.
It's
Yeah,
really cheap, surprisingly cheap for such
Yeah.
a bomb.
it's got
Did
reach.
I buff my
Yeah, the
Animar?
secret reach is really rough.
Anyways, draw a card. Buff Animar. This doesn't really help. So let's
I feel so sad for you,
play-
McRae.
I'm gonna die
right.
anyways. I'm flailing in the dark here. but-
Shut up.
I don't think
I-
you're dying anymore.
You
That's
went
Moss
straight
Lord.
from crying to having the best board.
Mossor
Also,
Bridge, and I'm going to cast
like, all
this as
I've-
a morph.
Sure.
And
The
draw a
most
card.
I've done to you is I poked you for 2. And
Can you do that? Can you take something that's exiled out of play and then cast it for an alternative cost?
Sorry, I don't know what he just did. I wasn't paying attention.
He played a morph out of Moss
No,
War Bridge.
you can't do that. I don't
No, I
think.
have
I don't think you
Wait,
can.
Morph
do
is
that.
an activated ability from your hand, right?
Okay,
Or
well,
it's like
I'll
an
pay it-
alternate casting cost.
I'll play it as it is. The Dulcet Sirens.
Ooh.
You still get to draw a card off of that though, because it is still a cast off of Moss War Bridge.
Yes.
And Animar goes up
Um,
by 1 more. Unless you
Correct.
already did.
I
I
should
lost
read
track,
some
I
of these
think.
cards. Primordial Sage.
That Dulcet Sirens is problematic.
If he had
well,
one more mana, it would be
I had 1 more
problematic.
mana, and it didn't have Summoning Sickness.
Oh, right. Yeah, it is a tap.
Don't forget. Let's just keep digging. Dreamstalker, bouncing the Dulcet Sirens,
Okay.
drawing a card, pumping Animar.
That's interesting.
Well, it's because now
Um,
he gets to play it without spending any mana, because now he's just hoping to
Okay,
hit
yeah.
into more morphs.
I guess he gets one more draw this turn, but
because
shuts
all
off
of his
engine.
morphs are
Yeah.
free, right?
play this, pump Animar, try and draw a morph exactly as Guru said.
So what you're saying is I should have poked Corey or McRae
Yes.
for more.
Maybe.
We all know what Animar does.
if I didn't get stuck on lands, I would have actually been able to back up my scariness.
We all know what Animar does. We were talking about this from the
Mm.
beginning. This is
I think
fine.
I can't get there. I think that's as far as I can go.
You ran out of
Good.
morphs?
I
Thank
ran
God.
out. I ran out of juice.
You don't have any morph?
No. No.
Yeah.
When did you return
That's,
hand to Stalker?
that's me. Sorry.
When did you return hand
No,
to
no,
Stalker?
he returned the Dulcet to his hand because it was a morph that he could then replay the morph instead.
Yes.
And he was going to try chaining morphs.
Yeah, because he's out of blue,
Could have
but could.
replayed the Stalker,
Yeah, except it's a little bit too late.
unless you're holding up Swan Song. But
Swansong's still perfectly good card.
It's too expensive. It's like $10.
Actually, that's true.
Yeah, Swan Song is.
But he could have an offer that we can't refuse. That's only $3.
It got cut sadly because it was $3. A lot of my counters,
course.
even the draining milk. The draining milk was like 50 cents, but it was too much mana, even with Animar.
Yeah, I mean, it is a lot of mana.
Super, super neat card when people don't expect a creature body counterspell coming. But
Mhm.
I think I could probably play that shark and have the same effect.
Joseph, am I eating 28 damage on my turn?
you're like the last person I'm interested in hitting with that.
Just
Thank you.
I feel like that's just coming for me, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Well,
so-
there's two schools of thought on that. Like, yeah, sure, obviously you're at 40, but
Yeah.
you're also at 40. So that's
Yeah.
literally you're the only person that gets hit and doesn't give a shit. And then I die
yeah,
to
I
you
know.
on crackback.
Yeah.
Like the way I feel is like we literally all have to gang bash Tobin and then we still die anyway.
I think Tobin has a ton of advantage at this point. And the ghostly
Tobin
Prisoner
has two
propaganda,
complete bullshit chump blockers that he doesn't care about. Gruger doesn't seem to have a trample effect.
Yeah.
So
The problem is too that we can't hit Tobin. Only you can because you're the one with a billion forests.
It only takes 4.
4 per creature. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to know what could
well,
Actually-
Gruger thought it'd be smart to blow up my thing that got rid of that. So
Actually, okay. How about this?
Yeah, because
I'll
I
cut
wanted
you
to
a
keep
deal.
all my other cool shit that you were going to get rid of.
I will cut you a deal.
what your Ocelith for 2? Yeah, sweet.
How about
Okay,
this?
who are you cutting a deal with here? Is the question.
Anyone that
Well,
will
I mean,
listen.
I'm open,
Uh-huh.
but my deal is that I can fuck with people with the steel Hellkite, and I'm open to offers.
Oh, okay. Let's steal Hellkite. Okay.
Hey, Steel
What do you
Hellkite
think
can
you're
clear.
still going to be alive next turn?
Steel Hellkite can get rid of some propaganda effects. They're both on
That's what I'm
3.
trying to buy.
It's
That's
so
what I'm
There's
trying
a
to
expensive
offer.
for him to do. He has to
0%.
pay
No.
4 to attack me, then he has to hit me, and then he has to pay another 3.
It's
Yeah,
worth it for my
there
life.
is no world in which all of us get to do anything next turn. That's just not a thing. Tobin can easily kill 2 of us, maybe 3 of us on his turn.
I have not done any math, so I didn't realize I was swinging
You
at
just
you for
did
like
22
30.
damage to me
Yeah,
and left.
I
the
didn't
shit
realize it
blocker.
until I did it, though.
Tobin
So you
doubles
literally have
butts.
them dead
so
already.
Yeah, I
Tobin
got big
has
butts.
more damage on board than you, I think, Joseph.
Although
does.
my skeletons are still way worse than they would have been without my commander, so that's a little sad.
Oh, what was you? You're 7/7, 4/7, 7/7, and
A woo woo.
Yeah,
Oh,
my 4/1s are actually 1/4. No, 1/1s.
I'm just bad at this game sometimes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
what I'm trying to offer is I can blow up some propaganda effects.
Here's a Rishkar's expertise.
Oh wow, for 12. Sure, go for it.
I mean,
But
I
that's
got
a risky
nothing.
play right now because that literally means you can't cast anything or like attack. Sorry.
Yeah, it depends. Like, I have nothing that. The reason I've been sitting here for so long is like, I don't have removal for his shit.
I mean, assuming you get a fight effect, you can at least kill his what?
It's
Bullshit
or
flyer?
something.
I don't know.
Yeah.
My flyer is the only one because the other 2 have
Well-
hexproof for a turn.
Yeah. So whatever, I'll draw 12. I've had this in my hand for a while. It just like this is also why it's been really fucking hard because I've just been like
Sitting on that, yeah.
choked on mana until it didn't matter anymore. Like
Mhm.
it doesn't matter now. That's why I said like, oh, I could have been so cool and scary.
Could
I still think you're scary.
indeed. You're casting something for free for 5.
And drawing 12 cards.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
good
sure
job.
it's for 6, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 5 or less.
Yeah,
They're
it's a
all
5 or
one
less.
lower than they cost themselves.
Uh,
The Kaladesh lands or spells.
I mean, draw 12 isn't usually.
Oh,
terrible.
I'm fucking. Oh wait, no, I haven't made a land drop. Okay, we're okay.
You have one more mana.
Got there.
Oh, please. Oh, no, I was going to say there's no way you got a cradle.
You might have just gotten like a fight effect.
A
No,
cradle's more than
It's just because
$200.
this
Yes.
is what I was going to cast.
Oh, cool.
Oh, okay.
But then I was just like, shit, I haven't left a mana up. Like I didn't leave a land
trample.
up because it's one of. This is what I was like thinking about the whole time.
Yeah.
And I was
you
like,
can
oh wait a
still play it.
second, I have a
still fine.
Rishkar's. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I have a Rishkar's expertise in hand.
Yeah.
So this casts this. Now I play a land for turn.
Wah.
Nice.
Wah,
So you go to
Grr,
combat,
wah.
give yourself 3 extra land.
Never didn't have it.
You can trample over that Gargos now.
Yes, that is high on my priority list.
Try and give.
I mean, it
Tobin
did
a
like all the damage
chance.
to you. I poked you for 3, I think.
Hmm.
You're at 8 because someone hit you for 28 last turn.
I hear what you're saying.
For what it's worth, that card was 100% going to be used on Gargos until I realized that the fight effect was going to trigger before the counter effect.
Yeah.
But regardless, Tobin just smashed me for half my life, so therefore
I defended
spoilers,
you.
arch
He hit you
enemy.
for 28. I hit him for 22. I feel like you should be in my debt,
Well,
or at least not angry
when you-
at me. Like you're at least neutral, right?
Welcome to the brewery, the only show where we gaslight our co-hosts into taking beats and thinking it's good for them.
That's probably not the only show.
I don't think this counts as gaslighting. I'm telling him the truth. These
And
are
let's be
things
honest,
how they
Tobin's about-
happened.
Tobin's about to Raven form somebody as well.
Raven form's a sorcery.
Yeah, it's a sorcery.
It always gets me. I'm like, haha. No, dang.
Oh shit.
All right, yeah, I'm just figuring out combat, so I can abyss one of his tokens.
Oof. Get him.
Yeah, I'll get you. Old man shakes fist.
Yeah.
The sad part is I basically don't have anything in my deck that gets me out of this scenario.
So what are you doing here, Gruger? What do you got?
Rishkar's expertise is what gets you out of this.
Rishkar's expertise draws me a shit ton, lets me cast one fucking spell. Actually, Rishkar's would be pretty good, but yeah.
No, because you have 35 fucking mana.
That's why I just said actually Rishkar's would be pretty good.
Hey, at least
Uh,
you know you're not top decking a land, so you're good there.
Yeah. All right, so I have.
It's also really funny that I actually only put
Four
basics in the
mana.
deck. 'Cause, like, can you imagine if it's like all basics and Maze of Ith? Okay, Dan,
Yeah.
draws Maze. Good.
I mean,
All right.
As aneurysm on stream.
I actually want to say every card that's in play on my board outside of the Ghostly Prison and Propaganda were in my opening hand, except for the 2 I flipped.
Wow.
I've almost only drawn lands this
All right.
game. The Undercity is just very powerful. When
I'm
you do
going
it
to
twice.
combat.
Yep.
Glorious Sunrise is going to have my forest be able to do 3.
3. Okay. Sick.
Okay.
Sick.
Okay.
Yep.
So you can't do trample, but you can swing for 12.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's
what?
one or the other. Yeah.
So what we're going? Oh.
Oh wait, no. Aren't you still one short of attacking me?
I'm not
Oh,
attacking.
you've got a
you.
Llanowar Elf. Okay, yeah,
Yeah, I have a
Cool.
Llanowar Elf. I could attack
you
you,
could
but it does
attack me, yeah.
nothing.
for sure.
You just chump with a fucking 4/1 that attacks
Yeah.
as a 2/2.
Yeah.
It's
The
got
math
menace
in my
though.
deck is really bad.
All
Nothing
right.
is what it seems.
Oh, sorry, Ozolith. If at the beginning of combat, I may put all the counters from the Ozolith onto target creature.
Throw him on Toski for the lulls.
No, I'll just throw him on.
Yorvo.
Yorvo is king. He's Kingvo. I don't know.
He's not king. He's a lord.
He's,
That's treason. High treason against the king.
Lord, yo.
hey,
The Lord of Garenbrig could also be the king of a larger place. You don't know.
That's.
I'm
heresy
assuming
against
I'm
Kenrith.
getting nothing off this. It's just Toski has to attack.
If you didn't draw an answer in one of those 12 cards, I don't know what to tell you.
They were playing mono green and it doesn't answer shit like this.
Oh,
Maybe it does.
Anyone running constant mists this week?
Oof.
So
If Drew or Joseph has that, I wouldn't be able to get through him for 35 turns.
Yeah.
can you just counter it though? Like, assuming you find a counter spell.
Or you play it with a Crucible of Worlds, and it just gets messy.
Yeah.
All right.
The card's sweet, but
this
also
was kind of a sweet top deck, though. I will say.
I
You're
like.
welcome, Kruger.
I need to
Thank you.
start playing it. More
This wasn't the top deck. This taps for 3. I'm gonna play a Reclamation Sage.
No.
Oh, hello.
Okay.
Blow up
what
the Mage
targeting?
Bane armor.
Got me.
Yeah, it was actually off the Toski. Like, not
You're
gonna lie. You can still kill me, but I'm also terrified of Tobin's bad deck.
As I just said, what's the point? Tobin literally kills all of us next turn unless we do something to him, and all we did was choose to not attack him, and then you blew up a wall he had. Okay, sweet.
What are you targeting with your
No, that's just what I'm
Sage?
figuring out. What do you got? So I can
Either wreck or prop or ghostly. Like,
yeah, I think that's best. And then
there's no other remotely logical answer.
Yeah, no, it was Lightning Greaves.
That's not terrible actually.
Yeah.
His commander is the thing that's pumping it, doubling everything.
Actually, you probably should do that.
I do have tons of mana though, so I could just recast my commander.
It's true. It generally doesn't have to attack to make it go, does it?
No, it does. It's when he attacks, I double toughness. He just also makes them swing with their butts.
Yeah,
that's his passive effects.
His passive is booty, 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 rockers everywhere.
Yeah, so if I blow up the Greaves, and if you top deck
Hey, you, Miss New Booty.
a non-creature spell that targets, then you can kill his commander. Or I just blow up a propaganda.
Just get the Greaves.
Okay.
Because the fact is, I get to go. Even if I full swung everything and he didn't block, he wouldn't die. So taking out one of the wall effects doesn't do shit. Actually.
Yeah, I think that this is the logical choice.
Yeah.
You got it. Shields sort of down.
Scratched.
I mean, I've also told you I have 4 basics in hand, so like I'm like not.
I mean, you didn't say it that clearly.
I
now,
did,
but...
yeah.
No, he did.
I mean, you saw me
just
put 2 of them in my hand last turn, and you saw me do it like 3 turns ago before
Joseph,
that.
this is also why I blew up your Steelbane Hawkette, because everything that was in my hand was like Glorious Sunrise, Arcane Signet, a couple other things. All right, I gotta get rid of a bunch of cards. Okay.
Fucking awkward.
What you get? Do you have enough mana to cast it?
A Hydra that is going to be inhumanly huge.
Great.
With no keywords.
Double it again? No?
Oh, good. My dog is telling me he wants to go outside. All right. So let's start here. I'm gonna, let's say, imagine for a moment, hypothetically.
I don't know. That's you discarding. I was like, I don't know what's happening to Kruger.
Yeah, no, I just want to see what I'm discarding instead of just throwing them stall, and this also lets you guys. Yeah, I found my lands, by the way.
How hard can you hit Tobin?
28.
Well, I really can't, because like I can't attack with Garrus, or he'll just kill him.
Can he though?
So
I mean, I've got a
the 2 skeleton.
Yeah, I've got 2 7/7s.
Yeah, but then you have so much mana, you just recast Gargos.
So,
right?
That's true.
No, that's not true.
Oh,
yeah, because he wants to play one big Hydra. Is the plan?
Yep, that's what he's doing. He is playing the biggerest Hydra. Okay, so go.
Oh, we're just gonna shuffle this Vigor back into my library. This Vigor was also a really awkward draw at this stage when I'm just like dead anyways.
Scary.
Yeah. So 30. 6. That seems good. We'll just play a 40-40 Hungering Hydra.
40-40? Ooh. And it can't be blocked by more than one creature.
Yeah. So it's going to blow up the door if it gets to swing, but it won't because Tobin's going to kill me.
That is my intent because you are terrifying. But also, I don't know if McCray I think McRae just goes infinite on his next turn, so that's
No.
also a thing.
I don't. I'll tell you
Uh,
that.
I don't know
Yeah,
if I believe that.
you're a top deck away probably.
Yeah.
You know what? 40-40 without trample. This is just stupid. So I'm gonna dial this back a bunch.
Sure.
So you can recast your commander.
There's no reason to do that. Yeah. I'll pull 10 back. That leaves me to have to recast Gyrus and put the dumb thing that doesn't do anything on him again.
That, and whenever he takes damage, he's just going to be
Oh, and don't
growing
forget
anyways.
Gargos gives you an extra 4 as well. So it's 34
So
technically.
trample, right? Oof.
We'll do that. Let's see.
Make it a 34.
We'll leave those two.
No, because he wants to be able to pay the 4.
5, 10,
the-
15, 20.
Yeah, I'm paying to attack Tobin.
25. Oh, no, that's 6.
All right. Yeah, cool. Going to combat. Oh, wait. Shit. No, I do have to dial it back a bit because I want Gargos to be able to attack him as well.
Sure.
So, yeah, it's going to be 26, I guess.
How dare you attack me for 2 less than my life total?
Ooh. Okay. So we'll pull 10. So let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This math is wrong. Okay, hang on. Sorry, Okay, regardless,
All
I'm just
good.
going to declare my attacks, and I'll
Yeah.
sort out my weird subdivision of dumb
Yes.
mana.
For sure.
So
So you're
that
paying 8 to attack me, plus
Correct.
you spent a bunch of money on Hydra, and you left mana
10
for
mana
2
left
more
over at
things.
the end to be able to recast.
Yeah, recast and equip Gyrus, yeah.
Okay.
So I'll break this down.
So here's the thing. Ouch.
Show me what you
That's the
got.
thing. All right. So just in case, just so I don't get got. Sorry. During blocks, I will put a skeleton in front of Gorg.
Okay.
Not putting anything in front of a trampler. But before damage, if we're cool to go there,
Now you're going to fog.
Dawn Charm.
Love
Love this card so much. It's in all my decks.
Fog
Yes,
card.
that is the intent. I will prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn.
Oh, Dawn Charm didn't stop a Rex Sage.
It did not stop a Rex Age.
It doesn't matter though, because
I was holding it to maybe have to regenerate my commander, but I think not taking 28 here seems reasonable.
I always forget that Dawn Charm is the hidden third white counter.
Dawn Charm's great. All 3 modes are relevant, although the counter is like very specific because spells don't target you often unless it's like a fireball or something.
Yeah.
crap with power.
Yeah.
How much
All
power
right.
do you have on board, Joseph?
A lot.
Who cares?
Not enough.
Not enough
All
to
right,
get rid of
untap,
fog.
upkeep.
How
I
much? I don't know, 60?
Yeah.
More than?
All right, I go to the next room. I am going to go
64.
to 2 creatures. I'm going
Well,
to go
65.
the 28/28 Trampler.
26, 26.
That is
no.
Ward 4.
No, 28 trample.
Yeah,
The
I
ward
will.
4.
It has Ward 4. This is
It
true.
does.
I currently
Ward
have
4
no
mana.
spells in my hand, so I'm happy to pay the 4.
No shit, eh?
Yeah, you know what? We'll leave myself double white, double blue. That seems fine. And then the
Oh God, he's got
other
Boomerang.
one. Yep.
Boomerang, Swords, and Path.
So, okay, you're just at 8.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So the issue here is I need to leave someone alive so that the goad actually counts and makes that attack someone else. So I will goad Yorvo. That seems
Fucking
reasonable.
Yorvo.
Yeah. All right. And then we'll go to my draw step and draw non-lands. That would be super cool. Nope. Didn't get there. All right.
Play the land. Prove it.
I mean, you want me to play 5 lands? Because I'll play 5 lands. Okay.
Nope.
I want you to
No,
play
you got to
one.
use my spells to do that.
Yeah. All right. I'll play a plains, and then sorry, that's on 3, right? 4, 5. Yep. Okay. Let's go to combat.
What is this game?
I don't
Alright.
know.
There's been so much
Oh,
big
sorry.
splash
I have
bullshit.
a trigger at the beginning of combat. Cephalid Face Taker becomes a copy of a creature. I feel like a planar ally would be a great thing to copy. So it is a 4/1 flying. Well, sorry, it's a 1/4 flying unblockable that ventures when it attacks. Okay, so Rasaad is just going to get himself killed somewhere, it seems. Yeah, there's nothing this guy can do. But he definitely needs to attack. Okay, so McRae is at 15.
Don't do it, Tobin.
And he has
I offered
Secret
you the
Reach.
Steel Hellkite.
I'm not into Secret Reach. So Planar Ally goes here. This goes there because it's unblockable.
Damn it.
I'm just gonna do fucking 14 damage. Oh,
To my face.
yeah,
And
14
then
damage to your
I
face.
feel like okay. So McRae's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blockers. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 attackers. Plus the unblockable, so he is.
I
dead.
offered you a Steel Hellkite and you kill me in response. How
You didn't
dare
offer me a steel Hellkite. You
I
offered
did.
a steel Hellkite.
He
But
did.
also, I
He
don't
offered
like
you
that.
the angry end of the Hellkite.
Yeah.
He offered you the teeth side.
Okay, wait, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus 2 is 7, but 2 of them have
Krieger's got
menace,
4 blockers.
which means he can't block all of them, which means he's dead without me throwing my Tomb of Horror Adventurer under the bus. Okay, I think.
I feel like swinging at me when Grieger has a 16/16 is.
The
That is
16/16
goaded and can't
is-
attack me.
Yeah, as long as
Yeah,
there's
McRae,
one
you're
other
forgetting
person.
the gold part again.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's why he's so angry.
to keep things simple,
Eh,
everything that is tapped, except for this planar ally, is going at McRae.
Yep.
Everything has double its toughness
Yep. And deals power
and
or
deals damage
as
equal
such.
to its toughness.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
skeletons have menace.
The skeletons have menace. So if I did that correctly, McRae, you have too few blockers. Tomb of Horror Adventurer is not
Actually-
attacking. It's not tapped. That is my one
Oh,
creature
sorry.
I left back.
I'm just trying to decide.
Actually,
You
know
also
what?
have. Yeah.
sorry. No. Yeah. That's fine.
Okay,
So I have
well,
triggers
whatever.
before blocks. I have to venture twice, which is going to complete my dungeon.
Yep.
Dungeon.
Tobin is terrifying.
I want to draw cards, but also I am going shields down here, so I'm just going to make more skeletons.
Grabby.
Okay.
And that goes to 4. And then
All
I'm
right.
going.
Well,
And then I have to do the top 10 thing, so we're just going to see what we flip.
okay.
Oh, that's the command tower. 5, 6. Wow. 7,
There's another field nuke.
8,
Huh.
9, 10.
Brago or Feywild are your only hits.
Feywild it is. That's a plains. Feywild it is. All right. So when that
Which is a
ETBs, I get the initiative, which means I'm going to shuffle these back in to finish this trigger, but then I have to go get 2 more lands, so another island, another plains, which makes my hand a solid 6 lands.
Anybody have any answers to this?
I think you're dead.
Oh, sorry, this is
Unfortunately.
F5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Lots of good hits there.
Yeah, there's some great stuff here. I'm
That
just gonna,
Tetsuki does it. Or Tetsuko does it.
Yeah,
Actually,
dude,
no, because
Tobin,
she makes
Oh,
everything in
sorry.
tutu.
sorry,
Yeah,
I do have a
dude.
Tetsuko. No, because all my stuff. Most of my stuff is still a 1, so that makes most of my creatures unblockable here. But I mean, you're already dead, so I don't know if that's necessary. It does
I
save
mean,
my
I'll block
commander.
everything I can.
It
Like,
does save my commander, which is sick. But
Well,
because
you have
what
to
is
pick what you're.
killing me?
There's no point in being hypothetical about what he might do. He either puts Tetsuko in or he puts something else in, and then worry about what's happening once he picks the thing that's going in.
yeah, sorry, I'm
Yes.
just getting rid of things that are not legal targets so that I can figure it out.
The double propaganda effect. Just
Solar or another. Sorry, what's my? I'm just double checking what my next room is. My next room is +4/+4 for
Yeah, that'll do
Scry.
it.
But I think we just go with Tetsuo so that I keep my board, and then I have, sorry, 1, 2 skeletons. One sec, McCrate, you're jumping the gun.
You're
Yeah,
too slow.
stop. He hasn't even
Uh,
figured out his triggers, and you're already trying to declare blocks. Just
Yeah,
stop.
sorry. When that's a combat trigger. I mean, Radiant Solar should be it, but I'm just gonna go with Tetsuo because that makes my math next turn easy if I don't
Okay,
have to
then I
worry
can
about
block. There we
it.
go. That's what I was
Yes.
trying to force.
Yeah, you can't block. Oh, sorry, you can block my skeletons, but they have menace.
Cool.
But you can block my 2 skeletons. Everything else is unblockable.
Yeah, I'll block those. Sure.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I die.
Yarp. Whoop. Everything moved. Okay, and then really awkwardly, my Tetsuo is now too big to work with his own trigger.
this bites because we didn't get the removal spell. Now that there's the 2 propaganda effects in play, I can't kill Tobin.
You guys, as usual, ignored Tobin for too long. And then
No,
he got
I
you.
didn't ignore him. I
You
couldn't
literally
do
said that
anything.
exact comment about both Ruger and I.
We all ignored each other too much, is what
No,
happened.
I tried to I killed a
Cool.
Steel Bane because I wanted to be able to keep
still
my
have
glorious
no-
sunrise and shit.
That was
I
just
still
a
have
bad
no
play.
non-land.
That I understand.
You
So
didn't
I
know
go
it.
to end step and I just make a fairy dragon because of my Feywild caretaker. Oof.
Boop, boop.
Yeah, killing the Steel Hydra was a bad play, but you didn't know at the time. So
Well, we didn't realize this was quite going to happen, and it was also like things like it kept my glorious sunrise and a few other things in my hand for longer that I
You
wanted
folks
to
let
kill.
him keep an Underseller Sweep, though. It's like a 5-mana enchantment that, again,
Yeah,
you guys
that's-
just said at the
where's
start.
my?
But
I didn't
also,
find my
I didn't
removal.
trigger Underseller Sweep for like 4 turns. I didn't swing until last turn or something. Like the last
that
2
wasn't
turns.
the
It
issue.
wasn't doing anything for a while.
Yeah, that was definitely
I'm-
not the issue.
I'm consolidating my board a bit. So I have 5 of these guys. So that's going to be add counters green.
So it seems like you're using red ones to signify actual
so-
+1/+1. So
Yeah,
just
red
use
is +1/+1. Or yellow is where I am in the Undercity, which is actually 1. And then yeah, green is the number.
Cool.
Yep.
That is not the case at all on my board, but that's okay. We don't
Yeah.
need to match. Maybe throw your dungeon on top of your initiative, and
Sure.
then the creature on top of that, and then move everything over. I don't know,
Yeah, I can.
because
I just didn't want to
Ruger and I
stack
have
my.
virtually no permanence, and everything is extremely small because of the boards.
Sure. I just didn't want to stack like all my creatures because they are kind of different. But I can put my tokens on each other.
No, just throw them on top. Doesn't matter. We can just right-click on them or whatever if we want to read them. Like,
Okay, I'll stack my flyers and my dumb initiative guys, and then Tetsuo can hang out with the other unblockable creature.
So this is 6, 7, 8. So I have 9 mana, assuming I kept a land. Yorvo is angry.
So angry.
So angry.
I mean, with Tobin's goat effect, even if I top deck Primal Rage and get Trample, I still can't kill him because I can't swing at him with the thing I need to. So
Unless I top deck a dungeon thing, I can't go to you next turn. Oh wait,
Doesn't matter. We're both
actually
dead.
yes I can. Sorry, I can go again next turn.
it doesn't
was-
matter at all. We're both dead as fuck.
Good.
We have less life total between us than you dealt to anyone in one swing. So
If you don't kill Tobin,
No, I can't.
That's-
The double propaganda effect means I
Yeah.
can't do everything. A single propaganda effect, assuming he has no counter spells now or removal, I could actually get pretty close.
Oof.
Also the goad. The goad is like problematic too.
The
Yeah,
goad
surprise.
was like the only reason I was like feeling a little safe there.
Yeah, if these counters
Alpha
could have gotten
Strike McRae.
placed, like if Yorvo could have died,
you made the right decision, Tobin.
Mhm.
The
Well,
audience will know,
Kruger.
but you will not.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, 100%. You
I
were
don't-
going
I
to go off. You almost went off on your last turn, and then you kept a card that would enable you going off. So yes,
Tiny
you were-
dog, what's up?
you held a morph that was free and would have drawn you a card, and I'm like, well, that's a bad sign.
my dog is dying
Just-
for
yeah.
attention here. So figure out what you're doing.
I think I'm just gonna play my one cool card to show you the other reason why. Okay,
So
This-
before you go wasting stuff, think about your turn. I can let you swing at me and bonk me for like up to 4 and draw cards. You know, because the fact
Yeah,
is,
I guess
Tobin's got
that's-
us both dead on his turn. So
yeah, I guess that's true.
It's a good thing that my hand is irrelevant, because my hand is actually just this.
Oh, you're so good at this game.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Everything's
I'm
in
not
play.
bluffing. Yeah. You don't know that. I got counter spells out the wazoo.
I'm curious to see if you guys can arch enemy out of this with
We
Tobin
can't.
at the wheel.
there's no way we can, unless our boards were able to full swing at him. We're screwed. And in addition to that, I need a trample effect on my turn, of which I have like 2 or 3.
Top
Well,
deck
here's hoping you rip Brishkar's expertise off the top of your deck, and he doesn't have the counter spell underneath the foretell there.
Ha,
It could be a saw it coming.
Saw it
so
coming.
not coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess what I can do is put.
Talk about a cheeky card that I like the design of.
Yeah.
Saw it coming.
No,
That's-
I can't
yeah.
even hit him with anything that matters.
I'd put the delayed blast fireball in my CDH Garth deck. It's really good.
Delete
Oh, yeah, I
Blast
need to grab a
Fireball
copy
is
of that.
great. That card. Yeah.
All right.
good.
So,
Yeah, unfortunately, the world is catching on very quickly, so copies of it are shooting up in value.
Oh, god damn it.
So do I make 3 more mana, or do I draw a card?
What do you do with that mana? Why don't you... Oh, wait, you have to choose that before you attack, don't you?
Yeah, it's beginning of combat, right?
Yeah, this card isn't that great. There's a reason why it's like 50 cents. I just thought it was nifty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
It's not
a
bad
buff
for
plus
5 mana.
trample every turn is like pretty nice.
Yeah,
Yep.
it was that was mostly.
It does
The-
everything you want. It ramps you, it draws cards.
Mode 4, gain 3 life, is so bad compared to the other ones, though. Like, the other
Yes.
ones are, like, pretty decent. Like, draw a card. Okay. I
If
get
you
that 3
control-
life is, like, equivalent to drawing a card, but that is not the case
It's
at
more like
all.
if you're playing this in this draft, I guess,
Standard.
and you have
Yeah,
the-
like, you
and
don't want it to be, like, 6, because no one will ever be able to beat that, because it's stupid.
No,
you
and
just-
in
yeah.
drafts, say your boards have gotten wiped or whatever, so you don't have a
Yes.
creature and you have nothing else to spend the mana on. Like it makes sense to
Yeah.
have something.
Yeah,
yeah.
something that doesn't require a board.
All right,
Yeah.
so
Hot magic take. I wish the game was not balanced for draft and sealed.
Yeah, but, like, most of the stuff that's balanced for draft and sealed is, like,
all right,
the
Joseph,
commons
it's
and
everything.
uncommons. It
So,
is, but, like,
I'm going to swing at you with
they
the
still
16
make push
16. You
cards.
it'll bounce off
Okay.
your Hungering Hydra and you get to put 16 counters on your Hydra.
oh god, I should have read that card. I'm dead.
Yep.
Oh, it doesn't have
And
trample.
then
Maybe I'm
Toski
not dead.
and 2 squirrels. And then I'm just trying to decide if will the 3 more mana help? Maybe. 3 more mana or an extra card. So this will be
You're going to draw 3 cards off me, though.
yeah, I'm gonna draw 3 cards, so maybe I take the 3 mana and just do big plays.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take the 3 mana. This will be was it my funny land here.
Oh my god, I keep because McRae left, the board looks completely different, and I keep confusing who's who. Oh, it's target land. Okay.
Just look at the
All right.
names.
All right.
Yeah. Just a bunch of green
Damage.
permanents.
I'll
that
just
I
go to
haven't
second
grabbed.
main. I draw 3 cards. I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'm not blocking any of your stuff. I
One,
want you
two.
to draw cards.
Oh, that's such a pisser. That's. Why'd I draw this after combat? This game sucks. I don't
Joseph,
wanna
did
play
you
second.
lose life there?
He still has
Not
to
yet.
lose 3 life.
I
Okay,
was just
cool.
adjusting my counters.
Yeah.
I died a fireball. Get me, Tobin.
Died a lightning bolt. Died a
Lightning bolt.
shock. Died a shock.
Unfortunately, I can't play any of those. I can play Psionic Blast.
A lot of people have been playing Lightning Bolt in fucking EDH recently. It's been very, very
Because
interesting.
it's a brilliant card.
It kills
Rebolt
Thassa's
anything
Oracle,
for
right?
1 seems
That
good.
seems good.
Yeah.
Let's get a 3, 4, 5, 6.
Sorry.
Man. I'm so
Soul of
tired.
the Harvest. Ho, ho, ho.
Wow,
Yes.
you really got nothing, eh?
Fuck. Yeah, no, this is why I'm saying, like, I just got stuck at, like, an awkward. I didn't
Are you
hit
done
the
then?
low stuff. No, I still have
It's gonna go
4
off.
mana. This gets a counter.
Yeah, but like, is there a point? Because like, Soul of the Harvest is literally a I just pass turn and stop wasting time card.
No, it
Because
draws
Tobin
cards.
has us both
Draws
dead
cards.
on board. So
2, 3. Oh, I haven't played my land for turn. Oh, hey, yeah. Land for turn. Look at me go. 1,
Okay.
2, 3. Yeah, I just added the counter for Soul of the Harvest. I'll adjust afterwards.
he's dead as fuck. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yorvo?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Yorvo is really dead. Sick. All right, I have 16.
So I'm like, I don't know why you're talking about counters. Like,
Are you command zoning him or?
Yeah, he's getting command zoned. I have 16 counters on the Ozolith.
Nice.
Yep.
Check them all back on Yorvo and you recast them a sec.
Oh, they're not.
yeah,
on
because
the
that's
Yorvo.
happening. It triggers at the beginning of combat.
Yeah. Sorry, I got distracted. 1, 2, 3. Yes, this makes sense because it was 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3. A champ.
Yep, draw a card.
This actually doesn't matter, so we'll actually play because everyone's creatures are like way. Fine, fuck it, whatever. Champion Lambholt.
I'm
Draw a
not trying
card.
to be a dick, but you're literally just wasting time unless you have a 1 mana card that does something here.
I have 2 mana. Thank you very much.
Got him.
But yeah, I will use my 1 mana. I'll we.
Oh
I said we're
no.
gonna gain Tobin 4 life. Sounds good.
There you go.
Okay, so
I
before you
can
do
I can
that-
also just hold on to this. Like it doesn't matter.
Yeah, before you do that, I have literally all the mana on planet Earth and could not fucking care less about his stuff. And this might come down to him dying by 2 if I can find a way to sneak this through. So maybe don't Nature's Claim him for fun.
Yeah, well, I'll hold on to the
Okay.
Nature's Claim, and then
No. My dungeons.
all right, I'll go to.
We're just trying to bury you in one. It's all good.
Yeah, that's fine.
Context audience, not a sex dungeon. Not that. It is
Yeah.
a game mechanic in Magic the Gathering.
Yeah,
If you join us
my,
from Germany, please stop becoming aroused.
my condo's only 1 floor, so I had no room.
Womp, womp, womp. All right, we'll get rid of this, and I need to get rid of like one other thing.
Oh, this game fucking sucks.
I mean, it couldn't be a land. It could be a dork, though.
I
that would
don't
be
think this Kamal gets me there either, because it's just
Oh,
like
that's pretty close, though.
yeah, it was close, but I just don't have the mana. Oh, this game does suck.
I mean, that could... No, you're at 2. Yeah.
GG.
GG.
Oh no, we all know how this game works. I'm going to do some stupid shit that is entirely irrelevant, and then I'm going to draw a trample outlet at my end step with this card. That's
For sure.
how Magic the Gathering works.
Yeah.
Let's see what it is. Maybe
Checks
you
out.
can give my creatures trample.
So Tobin, just so I'm clear,
Yeah.
you said you goaded my Neverwinter Hydra?
Yeah, the one that had
Ward.
Yeah, so the 28/20
Okay.
Trampler is goaded.
So Garrus is no longer goaded. That is from
Gargos,
last
no.
time.
Yes, your Hungering Hydra and your Gargos are free to punch me.
Yep.
That's why I made some blockers.
Yeah. I wish I could have Steel Hellcated at least for the tokens or something.
I can give you 4 life if that helps.
Well, this
Huh.
literally has to go. Oh wait, sorry, not him.
Yeah, not that
the
one.
Trample one does.
The
That
Kill your
very
friend.
large one, but the not largest one.
literally
Yeah.
has to go there.
Good night, sweet prince.
Good night, sweet.
6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, no, that's not enough.
So
Just a
Joseph,
slow affirming nod.
this is the other reason I got rid of your stupid steel bane.
Yeah,
I had a
makes sense.
+10/+10 sitting in my hand,
Ah,
and a Vorinclex, but you
All right.
know.
It looks like I am free to block these. So do I need these skeletons to kill you? I have not done the math here.
they have 8 and 2 life. Come on.
Tobin, we're at 10 total. You've been dealing 20
Yeah.
plus each
All right.
turn.
That's true. Skeletons.
I got a better idea. Don't even block because you're just embarrassing yourself. You're at 40.
Yeah, but one of them is 42. You have to let me do that one. Yeah, I could take the 10, but also
Refuses to take any damage.
I refuse.
He's going to win this game at 40 life as a hat trick.
I mean, the only reason I'm winning is because no one just like poked me when the initiative was free because I
No,
feel like
no one ever does. It's fine.
no,
Yeah. I feel like you forgot what it did, but the first room is bad, so it's hard to
I
unless you
remember
build your
dungeons
deck
being
around it.
very good. Anyways, am I good to
Wait.
change the scene to table talk?
No, I'm
No,
gonna
I want to
stuff.
see what Joseph draws for his last card.
Yeah, Joseph
Exactly.
gets another card. All right,
All right.
skeletons
Last
down.
card.
That
Also, can I please just at least get through my draw phase so I can maybe draw a non-land for the first time
Hey
in
Joseph,
like
I'm going to
6
give you
turns?
4 life back. Okay, will that help?
I didn't do the math.
Wow.
No.
I draw is another Hydra.
Oh, I'm going to kill this this dungeon delver. 'cause
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Oh wait, Dungeon Delver, the one I can just recast. Okay, we
And
got
my
it.
next draw,
Yeah, gain 4 life.
Huh.
Gain 4.
my next draw would let me draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
So those 2 cards.
All right. I'm switching scenes.
Wait.
Still
Honest
don't
state.
have trample, but
Yeah.
I do get to draw 9 billion cards, and therefore I would definitely get one out of that. So
Yeah, no, this. So the other reason why I was cursing is because the other things I drew like my overwhelming stampede off of the combat damage to you, Joseph.
nice.
Dang it. You realize? Sorry. The next room I was gonna do because I didn't
You can just do lose 5 life.
Yeah, I can just do trap.
Nice.
Got him.
The dungeon dweller. Yeah.
I trapped
no.
him.
All
Trapped
right.
him
I'm
in that
changing
dungeon.
scenes. Fuck you, Tobin.
But
Okay,
yeah,
so
All right.
I
That brings
started
us
to
to
say a
table
while ago.
talk.
Okay, go.
What do you guys want to say about that game for table talk? You got like 5
Okay.
minutes.
So
Trap.
So I've been talking to Gruger a bit lately because like we just every so often we do like casual games, like actually all 4 of us in real life. We all live in Vancouver, to anyone that might not know, and there's a bar, the Legion on Commercial Drive, hosts Magic Nerdery in person every Monday, and so I've been trying to think of what would be like a really fun like bar deck, specifically bar deck for Magic. And I think that dumb pile Tobin just smashed our faces with looks pretty good because it uses a bunch of stupid mechanics that you just don't ever see, yet it actually does do stuff and get good.
It's just a pile of
Yeah.
synergy which
Yeah.
does the thing, right?
Yeah,
The
and
only
there's
like
no world in which you sit down and someone's like, "Oh shit!" You know, like
Yeah,
for example, like
no
there's
one
a number of
should be
people there that
scared
play
of it.
Perfros.
Yeah.
You sit down with that and you go, "Oh shit!" and everyone's like, "Well, that dude always needs to die before the game even starts, right?"
Mhm.
Whereas
Yeah.
like Tobin's deck is like, what does it? I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure,
I
fine,
think
cool.
to-
you know.
That's all of Tobin's decks.
So,
though.
like, well,
Yeah,
no,
it is.
That's
Well, no,
because
little
I
flying
build decks
elephant,
that
look
don't
at
look
that.
scary. That's the point.
Boros
Um,
is really bad.
no,
Well, that's not true. I play a lot of scary Boros decks also.
yeah, no,
Um,
no. I think this game was the double propaganda effects were like just
Mm-hmm.
clutch, and then I know in retrospect, keeping the Steelbane around would have been good, but the problem was like I know the Ozolith had no counters on it, but I was expecting
It shuts down your whole plan. Like,
because if I can keep the Ozolith, then I don't care if Yorvo dies because I can throw them onto my indestructible squirrel. So that was big for me, right? Because if I put too much in play, like this belt of giant strength was going to be big.
Yeah.
And then I also had the Glorious Sunrise in hand. So I had a way to give trample, I had a way to give +10/+10, and I had the Ozolith in play. So I'm like, okay, I got to get rid of this Steelbane Hydra while I can. I can deal with one propaganda effect.
And then I only had the one propaganda when you did it.
And then I just didn't have lands until too late in the game. So all this other shit that was like hanging out in my hand was just like not getting there. I'm like,
I want to.
What the hell is foretold?
That's what I was about to show you. So unattach, and I'll flip my card.
It's
a cosmic intervention. So that was going to save my propaganda if you targeted it. That's why I said like if you
depending on what time, like the
so like I would still have been attacked that turn because I only had the one. But
I want to say
I was just sitting on that for the board wipe, but it just never happened.
I want to speak to the audience and say, hey, these folks played decks that were under $200. It was a pretty generous budget, I'd like to say overall.
100%.
Yes.
We went up from 100 from season 1. So we may go back down to 100 for our future season 3. Whatever.
Like I can easily, if you look at this board, if I cut out the Vorinclex is like $30, Ozolith is like $20. Like these, I didn't have to play these cards. But
so
just
Belt
for
of
fun,
Giant
real
Strength.
quick, I'm gonna post my other deck that I built because initially when I was like 200, that's too low for fine, I'll make a deck. So I made Atla Palanti or whatever, Atla Palani.
She's very good.
With like Blightsteel Colossus, Zakama, Zetalpa, which is the flying one that has indestructible and double strike and all that shit. And I just made like just busted ass drops. And then I was like, this is stupid. I shouldn't play this. And so I played
so you played Hydras instead.
But well, this is a good deck that's value, whatever, but it's also cheap. Like this is an under $200 deck.
Hey,
with a bunch of busted
I'll
ass
hype
stuff.
my own deck. $37, and this thing can hang. So audience,
you were playing real hard, and then you had that like because you had one slow.
It's one of those sprinter decks. It's very, very like central on the commander. If the commander gets dealt with, it's kind of dead in the water. But if it gets that inch into a mile kind of synergy, it will. But
you also have. Sorry, go.
I don't know. Just again, audience, if you're looking for a $37 deck to get into EDH and you want to have it be somewhat powerful, this is like a 7. I would put it at a 9, but it can definitely go burr.
Well, it's funny. I remember because when I first started, I wanted to make an Animar deck, and at the time, Animar was like minimum $20. So it's funny that he's come down.
He's $4 now.
Yeah, but Animar is just busted as hell. Like it's no matter what deck you try and build with him, it's a Voltron deck because I say this as someone who's made Animar decks, specifically trying to not make them Voltron decks, but just trying to be good value. Let's get some replayable ramp creatures and stuff. Yeah, cool. But every time you do the dumb thing, Animar gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and eventually you're like, well, shit, this is a Voltron deck.
He almost always has built-in evasion against a deck at the table.
Yeah,
like I can't think of a deck that I play, basically that doesn't have like one of those two colors in them almost.
Totally.
Like,
not to mention that he's got pro removal, the best colors in the game.
So if you're looking for a deck to bring that's super cheap but can still hang, may I suggest an Animar deck?
Totally.
Because he's super cheap. A lot of his combo pieces, like this deck is 40 plus creatures. They're all morph creatures that are like 15 cents. It is stupidly cheap. So all the people, I would like to say that like power creep has gotten pretty egregious in the last like year and a half for Commander especially.
Yeah, they printed all those backgrounds. They're really good.
The backgrounds we've seen on this show firsthand are very good, and they don't seem good, but they are very good.
I would think this game was
it's also like literally no one attacked me until like turn 12.
Yeah, there was I think I had
were scary, and so you were fighting amongst yourselves.
Well, not really.
And then I had a propaganda.
No, I played a Navaral's disc, and everyone was swinging at me for a rotation.
I think I had one.
You didn't die that early though.
That's
we left you alone
you.
after that. Yeah.
You don't get to put down green decks lose everything they hold dear and not get whacked. Like, what
Right.
world do you think you live in?
Hey, the
I
fact
was-
that you top decked that
Yeah.
Steelbane was amazing to me.
I was actually so sad because I had Cosmic Intervention and I was like, yes, I'm
Yeah,
gonna get
just
to
flicker
delve
shit.
into a dungeon, but didn't happen.
Yeah, no, for like talking about like trying to hit you, Tobin, I had one turn for one good attack, then you drop the propaganda, and when I stopped drawing lands, it just didn't matter anymore. So I was like, no, I need to keep playing.
Yeah. And like once this deck does get going, it should be able to run through the dungeon almost every turn cycle, which means your like biggest creature will be goaded basically every turn or every second turn.
Yeah, me
which-
losing the
yeah.
boots instead of you losing the propaganda as well was like, I understand Yorvo was like scary at that point, but I'm like,
Mhm.
I'm so boned now.
That was
Do you
that
guys?
was me absolutely being scared that because the thing is like, yeah, I'm playing a fight deck. I realized I have to do what I have to do with that, and Yorvo was like, he's just gonna outpace me, and I literally cannot deal with it once he
Well-
does. So
Well,
Mhm.
you had the Magebane armor at least though, so that also helps a lot too. For
So that
what
think
helps
it
the
for the
tough-
fighting, but not for blocking, right? Like, and his deck doesn't go wide, so like chump
Yeah.
blocking seems
Yeah.
like harsh.
The tough
It
thing is,
depends. It was yeah, I think there was like
Yeah,
there's some like awkward draws lined up, and they worked out really well for Tobin.
Yeah. for sure.
we've seen
Like
the mirror
you
match a
missing
lot
lands
on
for a
this
bit
show.
was great.
Yeah,
do you
it
mean?
meant like because I had those like
Well,
5
mirror
and 6
match.
drops in my hand.
Mhm.
If I could have felt okay to drop the Rishkar's expertise, or if like I was a turn slow on that,
hmm
I had like this stupid Soul of the Harvest was in my hand for a while. I'm like, I don't even have 6 mana. And then it was all of a sudden like, no, I have to sandbag this belt now because then I'm just obviously really big. And then taking 28 damage didn't help my
Yeah, the
The-
28
My life.
damage out of nowhere.
The tough
was-
thing I find is that with all these mirror matches we've been seeing lately, like it seems that there's always two people playing similar colors and types of aggro, is that it creates this weird board state where you know that there's like either reciprocal crackbacks against back and forth, or you have to like as a duo almost start preying on the other parts of the table to try and spread out damage to like reduce threat level. So it's this awkward kind of like dance you have to do just with board positioning and like what you're bringing to the table. If two people are rocking either two big Timmy decks like this, or like we saw two Boros aggro decks a couple weeks ago, and then you're like in this weird table position
Yeah, no,
game as well.
it just ends up being like who can be faster. And the other thing too is like oftentimes it's unless someone has a super commanding lead, it's oftentimes not the first threat that wins, but it's like the second or third threat.
Because
Yeah,
aren't
the
you trying
first-
to like
In
you're
like
trying to bait-
casual, yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say like in casual games, it's often the second or third person, unless the first person was ridiculously far ahead.
So, because if you're in the aggro seat, like, isn't the optimal play there to be like, I'm waiting for the other aggro player to like swing somewhere else so I can start winning the tempo clock against them?
Not necessarily, because it depends on how big the crackbacks and stuff are looking. Because then like, and for me, like it got to because Joseph was able to get Gargos the one turn with the Magebane armor, it meant I could never and the vigilance and stuff, like I couldn't swing at him anymore because then I don't have vigilance.
Yeah.
And it got really awkward really fast. And yeah, like I said, missing line.
I mean, I was at 40 at the end, but up until the last two turns, Joseph was also at 40 because no one could attack through his 10-11 vigilance. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was definitely awkward. And the reason McCrae took like 11 commander damage from me early on was, well, there was one to punish the Nev's disc when I didn't realize it was going to get blown up.
There's a goat in there, wasn't there?
There was essentially both times
There's
he
a few
didn't have
goats.
blockers, but one of the times I think it was goaded.
One of them, it was goaded, and I didn't want to lose it to Joseph because that didn't make sense.
Which makes sense.
Oh, I've pulled out the 5 cards in my deck that if I were to take these out, it drops the deck by $100. And this is like,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Toski, Orin, Frostfang, Guardian Project, Forniclex.
All the draw.
And
Yeah,
all-
all the
and-
draw.
yeah.
and the Ozolith. Well, you can put other draw into the deck, right? Like the Rishkar's
There's cheaper draw.
expertise. You can still have the.
I have a
Collar.
Beast Collars or the little trinket that scries, right? I have that in here because it's only 99
Yeah,
cents.
and you can also have the Beast Collar creature himself. You can have the big ones like the Primordial Sage and the the free
Soul the Harvest we saw.
Yeah, the Soul Harvest, and then you can also run like
I've got
shamanic.
Soul and Primordial.
Yeah, and you can run shamanic revelations because this is a token deck as well.
Yeah, Beast Whisper is only about $4, so Beast
So
Whisper is still
Beast
a
Whisper's
solid
in here as well.
green option.
So it's not getting rid of all the draw. It's just like obviously you're getting rid of. You can swap in 3 less consistent pieces of draw. They're more burst draw, and then you're just losing 2 other strong cards that you can easily like. The deck, as we saw, can play like a lot of things that are make it scary.
When I know you guys don't really play test throughout the week, but when I play tested this deck, I'm always noticing how I always am hungry for more card draw. Every single deck I seem to build these days is just like it needs more and more card draw. So normally, you know, I use the 10, 10, and 10 philosophy, where it's like 10 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of interaction, 10 pieces of card draw. And the formula I feel is like skewing. It's skewing so much more towards card draw because it's just the advantage engines that exist now.
Ooh, I had a Bramble Sovereign. I thought that would have been sweet to drop.
Oh yeah, double token
Well,
copies.
I mean, also, like, just keep in mind that, like, card draw is everything. I mean, like, look at my deck, right? You're like, oh, shit, your board state's terrifying. And it's like, I literally had, for the majority of that game, 2 or less cards in hand, you know?
Yeah.
And, like,
Action Economy 101, really.
I did have a number of draw effects in my deck, but, of course, you're limited to whatever you draw. And spoilers, I'm playing mono green, so I'm probably not natively drawing a shit ton, you know?
Yeah. So I have
like, yeah, I hit land drops like crazy, which was good in my deck. Like, it let me do the thing because I only had one, if you want to call my mana dork a ramp. That was it.
Yeah.
I ramped on turn 1, and then I guess that plant, because I did top deck a fight effect, that let me throw another couple in. But yeah.
Yeah. I find, like, not to get too into the game design weeds here, but like those are the 2 things that you never do in game design is fuck with your action economy too much. Because if you fuck with, like, for example, card draw or mana, right? Like your access to mana or your access to card draw, those are usually what tilt your game out of balance, is action economy getting way too out of whack. I find Magic, I mean, there have been some egregious mistakes there. Like Dockside is a pretty egregious mistake specifically for Commander, just because it's a multiplayer format and you have 3 enemies. But I'm trying to think of other
It's mildly
recent
self-selecting.
examples.
It's going more and more into lower decks, lower power pods, but it's like it's
What,
at its
Dockside?
yeah, it's
Dockside,
at
yeah.
it's at
The
its
price
be-
makes it like hard to
yeah, it's also
justify.
at its best in like the higher power you go. But like here, like if we saw it, like it would have done okay depending on who played it. But in a lot of this game, it would have made like 4 treasures, which I would have loved 4 treasures at one point. Don't get me wrong, where I was stuck on like netting 2 would have been fantastic. But
Yeah, that's fair.
like there wasn't a huge amount kicking around. It was mostly on like Tobin's board.
Yeah.
And then
I have a lot
had
of
a couple
enchantments.
things. I had a couple things towards the end.
Yeah.
Anything else people want to say for table talk about that game?
I have one thing, maybe. So like,
Or about your decks, I guess. But
yeah, my deck did its thing, but the deck is specifically built around the initiative. There's only 8 cards in the deck that give you the initiative.
Ooh.
1 is a 3-drop, like 4 are 4 drops, the rest are 5 drops. So
Oh,
like
so
you
what
have
you're
to
saying-
mulligan
Wow.
so that 1
really
is in your
aggressive.
opening hand, or else your deck doesn't really do anything. So like it's like I had a 5-drop initiative card, and I'm like, well, I could maul this away after I had already mauled once, or I was like, or I just play it slow because if I
Grind it out.
maul, I probably won't hit one. And I just happened to, every time I did a flip, I hit a new one, which kept me in the dungeon. But like very often you're gonna flip, not hit one of the like 4 creatures, and you're just gonna end up in like Mad Mage or one of the other like worst dungeons. They just like sequence quite well. So yeah,
That's fair.
Yeah,
deck's still cool.
it feels like your deck did the thing when I played the Is It deck, and I'm like, this Is It deck shouldn't work as well as it's working.
Yes.
Oh, no one interacted
It,
with me
like-
for 6 turns, and I have ridiculous amounts of mana. Okay.
I think we need to prey on like Esper colors decks more often in the show because they tend to like be surprising. Just the nature of blue and white, right?
I was considering
Yeah.
doing like a Rafine reanimation deck, but I had just done Orzhov Reanimator last week.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The last
last
thing I
call.
want to say, just
Okay,
because
last.
yeah, sorry. So this is like very similar to my MON deck. except a lot of the bad Dungeon Delve cards are like 4-mana 1/4s, so like they actually do get buffed by my commander. And then I also just got to throw in an E-Honda and a Charix, which I thought was hilarious. Like a
E-Honda.
4-mana
Crabs and
17
sumo.
is pretty decent. Yeah, and then E-Honda. Yeah,
Just
sure.
34 someone.
Yeah. Okay, we're moving on to shoutouts and plugs. I'm McCrae. You can find my stuff at mccraeights.com. I think I'm something over like 1,000 poems now. So, my new goal is I'm trying to outdo Shakespeare at 3,500 and Bradburn at 6,000 for the most prolific of all time. So I'm, a third of the way to Shakespeare and a sixth of the way to Bradburn. So we're going for it. Otherwise, I'm going to shout out this wine that I got from work a while back. It's been sitting on top of my fridge for like a month. It's a Sabaris Pinot Noir from Chile. It was not bad.
Oh, it's great.
It's a nice little Pinot Noir. I do like reds. I don't drink them often because I don't really drink anymore. I smoke instead. But yeah, it's good. I think that's all I got to shout out. I'm going to be shouting out that we're going dark. Don't let me forget that. Joseph.
We're going in order. My drink for the eve is a bumper crop local craft cider. They're pretty awesome. A lot of times, North American ciders are too sweet for me because they seem to just feel like sugar is the main ingredient in all of them. But yeah, these are awesome. They're 7%, so they're on the heavier side. But they have like a level of dry that makes it good to me. They're just not too sweet. I'm not a massive cider guy, but like these ones are like, if I'm gonna have a cider, these are the ones I enjoy. Yeah. Other than that, still trying to wreck my arm, and you can't see shit. Still trying
That's
to wreck
on
my
my
arm.
list soon. I get my pension in October.
Ooh.
Well,
I got suggestions if you want places to go because I
need
can't
an
say no.
apprentice though. It's all stencil work. That's the shitty thing.
Um,
Or someone who's okay just being bored doing fill work for a long time.
Yeah, right. And yeah, that's about that. Groogs, swoop.
Yes, me.
Yes, you.
You can see my bad decks. If you missed it, you can roll back in one of our VODs or YouTube things. My cockatrice name, Paulzors, is what I use in Moxfield. So you can see all these bad decks I play and the odd good deck. Shout outs and plugs. If you need a good but expensive vet surgeon, Canada West are your people. They're really fancy and high tech there, but they don't come cheap. But my dog didn't bleed out on the table today, so we're good.
Hooray! Old doggos need love too.
Yep. So that's my plug. Expensive but good vets. Yeah.
Nice.
But I'm sure their facility costs a lot of money for them to actually run, so they gotta live too. Anyways. Tobin, take us away.
What's up? I
Yes.
guess I drank this today, so that was a thing. It's Brio Chinotto soda. It's an Italian soft drink. It tastes kind of like Coke. The way it was described to me was it tastes like dirt. I don't think that's accurate.
Oh,
but
that's
it's also
right up your alley.
It's not accurate, but it's also not inaccurate.
That's our Tobin drinking dirt.
It's pretty good. Yeah. I live in like Little Italy, basically. So it's like readily available. Yeah, it's caffeine free too, so that's nice.
So is dirt.
Yeah, that's true, but dirt's expensive, so I drink this.
Clean dirt's expensive.
Right? You got to get the good stuff.
You gotta get the sterilized mushroom mulch.
And yeah, that's it. I have nothing else.
Perfect. All right. I do have to say that first off, before I forget, next week we will be dark. I'm going to be away for work. So unfortunately, you will have to wait a whole week to see our ugly mugs once more. But we will be back the following Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. PST here on the brewery at the twitch.tv/the Brewery MTG. Otherwise, it brings us to our theme for 2 weeks from now. Are y'all ready? Yeehaw, here we go. Our episode 31. Can you believe we're up to 31 already? Our
Yes.
theme for episode 31 is MAD. MAD.
Oh, I'm so mad.
MAD. Interpret that however you so desire. We will see you here back on the brewery in about 2 weeks. I'm also going to shout out before we go dark. All of our stuff is starting to come up on YouTube. I'm trying to get about an episode a week exported and up. I just posted Rakdos episode 7, I think, today. So that is up on our YouTube, which is also the Brewery MTG. Go and subscribe, like it. We have like 50 views on some of our episodes, which is really cool.
I gotta stop watching them so much. Holy damn.
Yeah, if you guys want to actually like go and watch them for me and tell me where the highlights are so I can clip them for highlight reels, that would be great, because then I don't have to do full watch backs. So just timestamp whenever you're watching stuff, both viewers and audience and co-hosts. Please and thank you. If that is all we've got, I'm going to get us the fuck out of here. That's it. We're going to just do a cold close. We're done. Bye, everyone.
Bye.